Are we live, Poseidon?
See,
On the internet?
on the intranet.
Technology has really progressed. Welcome, everybody, to the morning show. Happy Friday to you. I'm here with Poseidon. And don't forget, guys, patreon.com/Pantelis is where you should be. Patreon.com/Pantelis. We just dropped a new bonus episode last night. Over an hour. What was it? An hour and a half? Of me, Poseidon, and Guido Grasso with some lovely music behind us, talking all kinds of nonsense. We also talked about my controversial stance on that Evans hit in hockey, where people are getting upset about. Yeah, just make up rules as you go along, guys. Just interpret things how you want them. The man bringing us the news, the guy from the South Shore, the shore whore himself, with a new episode of Just As Dad's dropping today at noon. It's everybody's favorite newsman, George Jandrizos.
What's going on, guys?
AG.
It's funny that you're mentioning the hit, because I wanted to start off with that because
nice.
I'm not the biggest sports fan. I mean, I'm not a fanatic. I mean, I follow some stuff here and there.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, but I mean, I'm far from being anywhere close to what you are. I was watching the game on Wednesday. Excited as a Habs fan. The game's almost over.
I like how he's like, I'm not a sports fan, but you know, if they're in the playoffs, the bandwagon's there for me, baby.
No, I follow them even during regular season, but I'm just not a fanatic.
Yeah.
So I see Jake Evans coming around for a wraparound. I see the goal, and then I just don't see Jake Evans anymore.
Yeah.
he just disappeared.
Yeah, you gotta keep your head up, kid.
What is that, man? What the fuck?
It's a check.
I don't know hockey. For me, that's fucking attempted murder.
It looks like attempted murder. It looks like Poseidon, I'm too big. It looks like attempted murder because he had his head down and he didn't expect it, and he got completely. You know, normally when you're making a play like that, you assume, nobody gives a shit. It's done. No one's gonna check me. But you gotta keep your head up. But apart from, it was a dirty play. It was unnecessary. But it wasn't what they're making out to be. Plus, the best thing is they said it's charging, right, which should have been a game misconduct, let's say, and a major. Well, fucking because of all the outcry, the NHL is like, okay, we're going to give 4-game suspension. And it's like, this is why we think it's charging, because he started skating from the other side of the rink, right? But there's a reason why he was on the other side. Not because he was going to charge. Evans wasn't there yet. The reason why he was on the other side of the rink is because that's where the play was. It was in the Canadian zone. They all started from that side. Anyways, it's a stupid, it shouldn't have happened, but it's not what they're making it out to be. And also, you got to keep your fucking head up. How come nobody said that?
Yeah.
And the last minute, this is the worst thing about that call at the NHL when they're showing it, because it's when you're stopping frame by frame, it's easy for you to say in this millisecond he should have done this, because you're not in the play and you're seeing it later. But also when they go, why did he get ready for a check instead of going straight into him? Because what kind of a maniac is gonna want to get a man's fucking face and neck into his chest and neck? Your automatic move is to go for the shoulder, right? Why would you go into someone like this, face first?
The argument is that you're supposed to play the puck, right? And this guy didn't even have his stick out. He didn't even attempt to.
And Christine, it's also hockey, so it was Evans' fault. They're playing hockey. If you fucking go play tennis.
No, I understand, man. It's a rough sport. We get it, and that's what we appreciate, right? That's what we love about the game. That it's a little bit hard. That they hit. That they check. It's fun.
It was a dirty play. It wasn't any. Dude, Ovechkin hits. Ovechkin doesn't get called for charging, and this guy fucking winds up and jumps. Like, come on.
I mean, I don't know. Look,
And
again,
you're not saying it's Evans' fault either.
I'm not saying it's Evans' fault at all,
Yeah.
but I'm saying you have to keep your head, because if you keep your head up, you have less chance of getting a guy's fucking shoulder. You always have to keep your head up.
Yeah, it's an aggressive sport, and shit like this happens.
Yeah.
It's where you have to be careful.
It's not that it happens, man. It's like the guy was headed there for one and only reason. I mean, he didn't
play hockey.
He didn't try to tap the stick or even attempt.
Well, that's another thing. This is the other funny thing, is that even though they're saying that, if you look at the replay, his stick actually does move and follows Evans' stick. But the only reason it's doing that is because he has to prepare for the check. But it still does follow Evans' blade, the blades. But either way, even the thing is, it was just dangerous. That's the thing. It was dangerous and it was unnecessary.
No, I just read something.
But it was dangerous and unnecessary. That's the main thing. Is I don't like it because it's like, even if he doesn't score, it's still unnecessary in that part of the ice at that point. Like, it's not. Anyway, so I didn't like that it was dangerous, but the way they're making it seem, and they're just shifting things, like, well, if you look at it from this angle and you chop it, he had 0.2 milliseconds to switch and do it. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, that's a huge fucking distance. The guy skating full speed. Can you imagine?
He wasn't even skating full speed, by the way. If you saw him, he was that's not full speed. That's the other thing that bothers me. But of course, he was skating from the other side of the rink. That's where the play started.
I know that.
If Evans was on the other side and he skated the length to hit him, but they all started from the other side. Like, there's a lot of context that we're not giving. We're showing Evans on one side. We're like, look, this guy skated from the other side. Yeah, they all did. That's where the fucking play started. And I'm not happy that it happened, and I want the Canadians to win, but it's just I don't like the bullshit. I don't like the whole everyone. And I see people on Twitter, these are the same fucking people that if a Canadians player injures a Toronto Maple Leafs player or a Boston Bruins player on Twitter, like, you fucking pussies, really? We're going to get in trouble for that? But the second it happens here, it's manslaughter. Like,
but it also happens very rarely that the Canadians injure someone like that. Not that kind of a rough team either. They're not like the Flyers or the Bruins or, you know what I mean, like a big big
team.
People team, you know what I mean? It's they're
not
small
a big people team.
They're a big people team, yeah. Anyway, I mean, they're not a tough team, you know. So I don't know. It was, and the fact that it's like less than a minute left, like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're losing by like 2 goals.
No. They were losing. He made the correct play to run back. He should have to skate back. He should have, in my estimation, if I was him, and he would have been able to stop the play, is he should have jumped and dived and go for the puck to get off Evan's stick.
Right.
That's what he should have done, and then he would have had a chance to come around to maybe tie it. But instead, he's like, there's no point to check him there because you're not going to stop the goal from going in. But if you fucking jump and poke check, that's what I think his chance would have been. Jump, poke check, and then they scramble. You have 30 seconds, a lot in hockey. 30 seconds, you could go around and do something. That's what I thought should have happened. But you could tell that he was tired.
Player? Like, is he an important player, Jake Evans? Does he?
Jack Evans? Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. All the Canadians players right now are very, very important, especially in their play style. Mostly the younger guys have been proven in the playoffs now to be the most important. They're the guys with the grit. And the Canadians have a habit of getting bad injuries at the worst fucking times. So any injury, and here's the thing is, it sucks because this is why I think it was unnecessary. Because in order to stop the play correctly, the correct way to stop the play would have been to poke check. Dive and poke check. Get the puck out of the way for you. So the fact that that's not what he did, he was so tired, you can see skating back, like, fuck it, I'm just going to I'm going to finish my check. And fucking Evans, he's like, it's the end of the game. It's an empty net. No one's going to hit me.
Yeah.
So he had his head down.
Yeah.
That's what's fucked up, is that it could have been avoided either way. One is if you made the correct play to try to score, which is dive and poke check. And 2 would have been if Evans stayed alert at the end of a fucking playoff game.
Yeah.
But even if he stayed, the only thing that would have happened is he would have just taken it here, which still would have knocked the fucking wind out of him. You ever get hit right here? Shoulders, it still would have knocked him the fuck out.
No, but because he was low, I'm sure he took some to the head too.
100%, you could see it. Dude, the guy gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And it's harder when you're not aware. When you're not aware, you take it harder. No. Like I've taken lighter hits when I didn't see someone, and it completely
bamboozled you.
Completely bamboozled me, and it wasn't even. I've taken harder hits, but I'm aware, and I brace myself. But when it comes and you don't know it, it's you open your eyes and you're on the floor.
This happens. It's also very difficult the way that he's coming in from the wraparound to either have your head up or to be in straight position. Like, I mean, you're coming around the net. He's also coming in his own speed. It's almost impossible not to have been in the position that he was in. I don't know. The way I see it, I don't know.
Could have killed the kid. Ending his career. Could have killed. That's a bit excessive.
Killed? Injured, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's stuff like that.
But you know what's crazy? This shit happens all the time in football. Nobody bitches about it in football.
It's worse in football, but yeah, nobody bitches about it. But also in football, it's different.
In football, I've seen some hits for sure. I would have died.
But it's a different sport. You can't say that. That's like if I check someone in tennis, and like, bro, that happens in hockey all the time.
They're wearing much less equipment. Like football, or is it more padded?
What do you mean?
Hockey's more padded.
Well, hockey has more everywhere, but the shoulder pads are supposed to protect you, and the helmet in. I saw a ruling in football recently, which is fucking insane. This is crazy. So you know the way they were getting sued because of the head trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently the NFL had a thing with their doctors where, you know, when they're checking for your cognitive abilities, if they're reduced, most of the players in the NFL are black. But they were blaming the cognitive decline on the fact that they were black.
No.
Yeah. Fuck. I saw yesterday, the NFL can no longer say that the reason there's cognitive, like, for black players. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? They were saying that? That was the excuse. They're like, it's not because of the head. It's not because the guy got speared in the face. It's because he's black.
They've been trying to
Jesus
cover this thing up
Christ.
for years. Have you guys seen the movie with Will Smith there? That he's
He's a doctor. No, I haven't watched it, but
very good movie, very good movie. And I mean, since then,
he plays the role of that guy who went.
It brought light to the whole thing,
Yeah.
but I think the NFL is still kind of trying to cover for it.
Bro, this is a weird. That's a weird way to cover for it.
Concussion.
Is that man mentally retarded? No, he's black. He's black. It's like that. What a weird defense. Who bought that? Who's like, oh, that makes sense. Who the fuck agreed? And it's years probably. It's now apparent that people are coming out and like, wait a second, that can't be a real defense in court.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
That's absurd. You're cognitive. That's the same thing as saying like, we have to give a different math test to men and women. They don't understand the same.
No.
It's in the same level. It's like, what are you talking about? It has nothing to do with anything.
No.
It's the same level of stupidity.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's cognitive ability. It's not because you got hit in the head 56 times. So crazy, bro. I can't believe that worked for this long. That's
Let's
how
move
shitty
on
we are
to-
as a fucking society. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, let's move on to some other news. Because yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw this. The U.S. announced details for vaccines that they will be giving out to other countries in the world. So in total, we're talking about 19 million doses to COVAX. COVAX, we've spoken about it before. It's
Aggravated
that-
assault charges. You saw that in the chat?
That's
Just like last time, anytime the Montreal
that's
Canadian,
insane.
you gotta arrest him before he leaves the arena. Every
That's
time a
insane.
Canadian player
He
gets
said
hit.
arrest.
Yeah. That's
Assault charges.
this is why I speak
on,
out.
bro.
But I
because
think,
people
but I
overdo
think,
it.
guys, the
Come
NHL
on,
did say
Jorge.
it was assault, right? They called it an assault.
What are you dude? It's not assault. The guy it's not. Dude, they're playing hockey.
That's what they said. That's how they called it. It's 4 games or something. I saw assault somewhere in the announcement.
They assault.
So
Everyone in the NHL is assaulting people. The second you hit the face-off circle, you're getting assaulted.
So you know what? Take out.
No, but it's true. It's just
body check.
Yeah, just take out checking.
Take out body check.
Take out body check and then fight.
If it bothers people
Yeah.
so much, yeah, take out.
I think
body
you
checks.
should. I think that's where we're headed. I think you should.
But you know what? Watch their fucking numbers plummet.
But that's not my problem. That's not. I'm just saying, just take that out
That's
because
what happens. Go get woke, go broke, bro.
or fucking do. You know what they should do? Remember the icing rule? I thought was good. So automatic icing saved a lot of people from
the
ankle
NHL
injuries.
ruled it an assault.
yeah.
Do you remember that?
Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So automatic icing saved probably hockey players' careers.
Yeah, man,
because-
they would race down and they would get killed.
Like
on
what just
board.
happened now, but worse. Like you're racing down to prevent the icing, okay? But what happened was you'd get fucking pummeled right before, even after you get because you're all going full speed. But what happened with the automatic icing is as long as you get there before the other player, if you cross that red line before the other player, they blow the whistle. It's automatic icing. You don't have to touch it anymore.
I think it's the face-off circles.
Which
when you-
prevents them from fucking slamming into you. They should do the same for these kind of situations, empty net situations. If a guy is in face to face with an empty net, no matter what angle he is, you shouldn't be able to check him. Something like that. So you have no choice but to poke check or to slide. That's what I still think he should have done, but he didn't have the defense mindset. Should have slid. That's a rule change that it won't affect the game.
No.
Yeah, and that I could get behind.
Yeah,
That I don't mind.
yeah.
Because automatic icing, I like. Automatic icing, I feel it saved a lot of people. Remember Crosby's ankle injuries?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking destroys his ankles. Because you're going fucking full speed, bro, and
Yeah.
somebody lays into you. It's
Well,
hard to stop, too.
I remember. Do you know that place downtown that had the skating rink?
Bonaventure.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
I used to go there a lot in high school. We would go skating and shit. Kids from class. And I saw this one kid, bro, one time. His foot basically
Turn like this.
folded the other way.
Yeah.
The under of his foot was pointing upwards.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucked
And
up.
after I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'm never ice skating in my life ever again.
Well, okay, I don't think you're going to get that just simply ice skating, but we never know. But I think, that's actually, I think we just came up with something. That's a good fucking rule change. It won't affect the game in any way.
But this,
If you're face to face with an empty net and you're, I don't know, past the fucking the face-off circles, let's say, you can't wind up for a hit, something like that.
yeah,
That's fine, because they said automatic icing was gonna it didn't ruin anything.
yeah, that rule, yeah, automatic icing didn't ruin anything.
It didn't ruin anything. It saved ankle injuries.
It took out a bit of violence from the game. That's about it.
Not even, because you don't need it for that. It took out that excitement of chasing the puck, but the second after was brutal for both players.
Well, no, you still kind of have the excitement of chasing the puck. You still have that. Who's gonna make it before the red line?
Yeah, exactly. But then you don't hit the other person.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. So I'd be fucking all for this. This shit out of mine because again, I think that he didn't even make what his team should have suspended him for not making the right play against Evans because the right play wasn't to check him at all. The right play was to dive and get the fucking puck away from him. He didn't even make the right play.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because I think he's one of their best players. No.
Yeah, but everyone at this point is. Like I said, in the playoffs, everyone is necessary.
You need every single player if you make it.
Like you saw the Leafs, even without Tavares, they choked, but they were up 3-1.
What's the hockey player's name? The one that checked the other guy? What's his name?
I keep calling him Sheffield because the soccer's in my head, but it's Scheifele.
Scheifele from Chile. Yeah, Mark Scheifele. Scheifele.
And he doesn't have a history of doing shit like this, by the way.
No, he doesn't.
That's the other reason why I'm giving him the benefit of like what I'm saying is if it was like fucking well, maybe Chara in Montreal, it's touchy, but any one of the Bruins, I would say something else, or even the Flyers right now.
He faces a hearing for hit on Canadians.
Yeah, he already did it, and he got 4 games suspension.
Yeah,
and he's going to pay a fine, I think.
No, but apparently, because somebody wrote in the chat, I don't know how real it is. Lawyers are saying he has a case in civil or criminal court.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna. One time this happened, and it was what the fuck's his name? That guy who played for Colorado and
with a stick. Remember, is that the guy you're talking about? He fucking used a stick as a baseball bat.
Yeah, that's a different story. That was completely hors jeu.
Yeah. Remember, it was some guy on Brashear. He fucking nailed him with a stick.
That was fucked up. I remember my Devils. I remember when I think it was Ty Domi lifted his fucking elbow in the playoffs and just knocked out Niedermeyer.
Dirty, man. I remember hockey back in the day. Who's the other guy, the defenseman in the Devils?
Stevens, bro. But Stevens, they weren't dirty hits. Stevens were just...
Come on, man. They weren't dirty hits, dude.
But they weren't dirty. They weren't illegal hits.
Sure they were, man. How many elbows in the face?
It wasn't it wasn't the elbows. He was knocking people out because they were setting everybody. It wasn't. He wouldn't have been in the league. It wasn't illegal. The reason why those hits were so brutal is because they would set up all the forwards. What they would do is Niedermeyer would push them to the boards, right, as they're coming back. And then he would take the boards, Niedermeyer, and he was fast, skating backwards. So the forward would have no choice but to cut down the middle. And the second he'd cut down the middle and he'd put his head down, Stevens would come out and kill them. Yeah. But it wasn't an illegal hit. It's just that he fucking planted himself. But it was just so brutal. But the best was that Paul Correa moment.
Oh my God!
Against the Ducks, you remember that?
That ended his career, man.
Paul Correa, no, he came back that game and scored the game winner. That was and that was in the playoffs. I was very pissed, but we ended up winning the cup.
I think they should have brought him back.
No, he was fine. That was crazy. I remember that. That was fucking amazing. Even though I was a Devils fan, and I still am, I still like that moment of he's down and out. You're like, fuck, did he kill him? And then he comes back and wins the game. That was a movie moment. But then they lost the series because come on, it's the Devils, baby. Yeah. That was good. Yeah, I used to love Scott Stevens. He was my favorite player.
Yeah.
I modeled my defensive style after him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the other stuff there. So like I was saying, the US announced their plan to donate a bunch of vaccines to the international community. So basically it's 19 million doses to COVAX. COVAX is that program that was designed to help smaller countries face the pandemic, and another 6 million doses to neighbors and other countries facing a grave COVID situation. So this announcement comes at a time where Canada is slowly moving into like the top places in terms of its vaccine rollout. Where we're doing very well. We came late in the game, but since then we've been doing quite well. But there are many voices now concerned and wondering why Canada isn't following the U.S. example and sharing its doses as well, since they're doing very well and everything is unfolding pretty well. With all the orders in place, and this is amazing because I think we've spoken about this also. With all the orders that are currently in place and everything that's already in store, Canada will have by August enough vaccines for its entire population. So there's this huge coalition of over 30 NGOs all over the world. Sorry?
We don't have enough for everyone.
Well, right now, I'm not. No, the government is saying that we don't have anything in excess to share. But by August, if we consider everything that has been purchased, we will have enough to cover for the entire population. But so you have all these NGOs that have come out publicly against Canada's selfishness, and they're demanding that by the end of June, Canada should make a contribution of at least 4 million doses back to COVAX.
If you guys
remember. And just in terms
I'm donating my shot to the third world. You're welcome, third world, you selfish sons of bitches.
Because people are looking at the numbers, and you have Canada that has ordered more doses per capita than any other country in the world. We're talking about more than 10 doses per person. So I'm not sure why they ordered that many when we know we only need 2, unless they know something that we don't. Who knows? So from the government's perspective, the government did come out and said that they are planning on...
By the way, just so because Joker Hardy mentioned it, I was thinking of Todd Bertuzzi. Because he mentioned it in the chat. Oh my God, just the name alone makes me laugh. God, what a weird time that was. But that was back then. That was assault. Like taking your stick and hitting a guy in the face, all that shit. That's 100% assault.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because that has nothing to do with the hockey game. Yeah, you're not allowed. Like you're allowed to check in hockey. You're not allowed to fucking wind up and stick people.
Yeah, no.
I was trying to hook him on the waist, but I don't know. It ended up on his
fucking or the elbow up, like the domey thing when the guy's skating past you and you just go that. That I'm not for. Because that's not a mix-up. You know, this, whatever, last minute, you're trying, benefit of the doubt, whatever, service suspension. I don't think his intention was to injure. That's what I'm saying, because it doesn't have that. But that other shit, no. The second you lift your stick is your problem.
No.
Like everybody has that excuse of, I didn't mean to. He should have moved his head. No. Your stick if your stick is up and you hit a guy in the fucking face or you wind up, it's 100% your problem.
Yeah, there's calls for it, high sticking.
But you know what else I've noticed lately,
it's more high sticking is accidentally. No. If you wind up like a baseball bat.
No, it was like a baseball bat.
And you hit someone in the fucking face. Bro, that's not sports anymore.
Yeah, that's like the Russian MMA, bro.
Yeah, you could kill someone. That's 100% murder.
You know what I've been noticing less of? And I remember back in the day they used to check a lot. They used to get down and get you on the knees. Remember that? Remember those checks?
Yeah.
Those fucking hip checks. So rather than around the other guy's knees, they would go flying. They would
flip in the air. Well, you flip over if somebody's coming to you, but the worst was the knee-on-knee stuff.
Oh, man, yeah.
They would just shift a little bit, so the outside of yours hits the front, let's say, for example, and clock you, or they would hit you hard on the side, knee to knee. Like it was very bad. It was very bad. That could end you, bro. Your knee, because you're fucked after maybe a year or more. Fucking fuck
yeah.
Yeah, the knee was.
I don't even want to talk about it, bro. My knees creak like old doors, bro.
Yeah, imagine somebody full speed coming into your knees.
Yeah.
No. So it used to be more dangerous, but you know what? I'd be for that rule change that we were discussing earlier. That I don't mind. You're at the face-off circles or closer. The net is empty. You can't you could shove them, but you can't run in for a hit. That I'm cool with.
What do you mean if you're further?
Yeah, if you're in front of the face-off circles, like you're between the face-off circles and the empty net.
Yeah.
So clearly, a savage hit won't really help. You know, you can't wind up and hit the guy. You could still, it's still hockey. You could, be physical with him, but you can't fucking skate up and destroy him.
I thought you meant like on an empty net. If they're on the.
If you're trying to score and you're past do you know what the face-off circles are?
Yeah.
Where are they?
The middle.
No. You're not. When we say that, we don't count all the face-off circles. There's all fucking 5 circles on the ice. Oh. What I'm saying is the 2 circles in the defensive end. That line.
Oh, okay.
If you're ahead of that, the only thing that's in front of you is the net.
Yeah.
So did you think I meant if you're ahead of the fucking center ice?
Yeah.
But there's also face-off circles on the other end. So essentially, if it's an empty net, you can't hit anyone. You stick to producing, Poseidon.
Past the middle line, you can't touch anyone.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh man. All anyway, right. So that's what's happening right now, guys. There's an international wave of people against Canada because they're not sharing their stuff. They have over 10 doses per resident in store.
I'm sharing. I've already said I'm willing. I'll give up all 10 of my doses for the third world because I, unlike most of you people, am not a piece of garbage. But all right, whatever. If you guys want to be selfish, that's cool.
Look, the government did come out and say that there will be an announcement made soon with respect to Canada's participation in the international effort. Also, on Wednesday, the government did announce that it's doubling its funding to COVAX to $440 million so that they can allow for that program to purchase more vaccines. But we need to mention here, and this is really funny. I mean, it's not funny, but I mean, it's strange that Canada, along with the UK, are the only countries in the G7 to have bought doses from COVAX, which was a program for the smaller countries. rather than leaving the doses there for the rest of the world, they're the only two countries that bought from that program, and they're also the only two countries within the G7 that still haven't donated any vaccines to the same program.
Why are you talking shit, George? You know what? I'm changing my stance. We should hoard everything. What has the third world done for us?
Yeah. Well, so there you go. Moving on, guys. This is really gonna. I think it's gonna piss you off a little bit, but
I don't care about anything, bro.
Montreal Mayor Valerie Plante. Just the name, man. I don't know. It sends kind of like a fucking thing down my spine when I see her name. I'm like, okay, what's up now?
What's up, kids?
So yesterday she announced her 2021 bike plan for the city. When I
Bro, I didn't see that coming. That's fucking hilarious. I love that she's sticking to her guns.
Fucking
There's a global pandemic. Businesses have been lost. People have died. She's like, box. Ma'am, what's your answer for this? Businesses are there's 40% of school children go to school without breakfast. They don't have money for food. Bicycles.
They're gonna save us.
Where are you on the spectrum? Back. Back.
I didn't almost scrap it with one this morning, but
this is amazing. This is like a joke. Joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
all
guys,
right.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. They're dropping $13 million for the creation of 31 bike path projects on the island.
They're never gonna use.
It's a total of, well, maybe not you. Some people might use them. I don't know who used them. But it's annoying. I mean, we don't have.
Cyclists don't. Bro.
I mean, the
For the record, the cyclists that I know and that I see, bike path, no bike path. They're gonna go where the fuck they want.
Yeah. Bro, I've been driving. You know that street? What's that street there in Park Extension that goes?
Hold on. I also have another question.
Right next to Burnham.
What?
Right next to Burnham.
Right next to Burnham.
Yeah, it's parallel.
Wiseman.
I think so. Yeah, they have a bike path. Nobody uses that. There's people on that street that go down that street and don't use the bike path.
You know what the best part is? I love cyclists that. So is there a rule in Montreal where if you're on a bike, stop signs and red lights don't matter?
No.
Because that's how we play it.
Yeah.
Oh, me, you know what I do, eh? I cut the cyclists off. They give me a dirty look and I just stare at them. What are you going to do, bro?
Respect the laws of the road,
What are you going to do? What are you going to do, motherfucker? I dare you to say something.
I remember when I was doing my theory for my driver's permit, anyone that is on the road, if you're on any sort of vehicle, whether it's a bike or a car or whatever it is, you have to respect le code routier there.
I agree with that.
So you got to do your stops. You got to do, I don't know, you got to signal when you're turning. I mean, fuck. These, I don't know, man. I can't stand bikes. I mean, I don't have a problem with them. I don't care if you're riding a bike, but if you're riding it, don't think that the road belongs to you. Follow the fucking rules. And the other thing I think the city should do, at a certain point in time, you should ban bicycles the same way that you ban motorcycles. You can't have a bicycle in the middle of a snowstorm trying to pedal its way through a fucking, you know what I mean?
I've witnessed that many times. No, you're better off walking. He's like, fuck toi. Yeah, I've been there.
Anyway, so $13 million, guys, for the creation of 31 bike path projects, a total of 20 new kilometers that are going to be added to the existing network of bike paths or whatever. So bring up that network to over 1,027 kilometers.
Hold on, I just wanna reenact. Poseidon has just given me new information. I want to reenact Valerie Plante's press conference and the reaction of the media. Bikes. Oh my God, that's so brave. Oh my God, the leader we need. It was great. It was great. It was a great press conference.
Look, guys,
I can't believe this bitch, bro.
I've said this on other episodes, and I'm going to say it again. She's doing exactly what she said she was going to do during her campaign. So we may hate what she's doing, but she's actually following her program.
You know what? Props to her for that. No one else sticks to their guns.
And look, I mean, we think it's crazy, but you'd be surprised. There's organizations out there. I was reading this organization.
I don't think it's crazy. I think it's stupid.
Look, yeah, of course, we think it's crazy, stupid, and you can, call it what you want. There's organizations out there, and I'm thinking, I was reading the other day, there's an organization called Vélo Québec. They actually think that there should be more, that she's not doing enough, and that she should match what she did last year instead of creating only 20 kilometers now, she had done last year I think over 50 kilometers. She had created the REV, the Réseau Express Vélo on Saint Denis. So they were like, wow, look at these innovative projects. Every year should be like this, and they're actually upset that they got so little this time around.
Why don't they innovate pothole fixing technology?
Yeah. How about you just fix downtown?
Yeah, let's watch one of these cyclists fall into a hole.
Downtown will never be fixed.
You know how many memes I've seen? Now that terraces are all open and you're allowed to go back to the restaurants. There was this meme I saw. They took a picture. I think it's on President Kennedy, where they're doing all those renovations down there. And they're like, finally we can enjoy a nice terrace in Montreal. And they have a table right in the middle of the construction site. It was so fucking funny.
Yo, do you have any news on this Fauci lab stuff and all that shit?
No, what Fauci lab?
What Fauci lab? You didn't see what happened to Fauci?
No.
What news do you get? I don't understand. Anything that's on Al Jazeera, what's going on with you?
Yeah, I don't know. I probably missed it. When was this?
3 days ago.
Okay, what happened?
Those basically, they're calling it an email leak, but I don't know why it wasn't leaked, his emails. And BuzzFeed is stupid, but I think it was journalists from BuzzFeed that used the Freedom of Information Act to request to see his emails, right? The government emails, the official ones. And the guy hadn't deleted them from last year because he's stupid. And in the emails, this whole thing of whatever Trump was saying that he was saying Trump was wrong on was in his emails. Fauci's like, the mask doesn't do anything. It's the lab in Wuhan, the whole, now, it was a conspiracy theory, but now they're saying, okay, that's probably where it came from. It was an accident. It was a leak, right? He's one of the people that funded that lab. That's why he was against that thing coming out.
Wow.
And his book was just dropped. It was a book that was coming out. Amazon, Barnes & Noble all said they're not going to carry it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is fucking crazy because they still carry Mein Kampf. But his book, because of everything now, because now it's super controversial. People are like, wait a second, this guy fuck up America?
I'm against silencing fucking literature. I think, people should be intelligent enough to read and to make their own ideas.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, tell his story. If now, let's say you don't want to buy his book. I wasn't going to buy his book to begin with. If you don't want to buy his book because now you see that he's full of shit, okay. Same thing with Trump. Like, you don't fucking read his tweets. Don't follow him if you don't want to. But to silence everyone, I don't know.
But with the lab, you're talking about the lab in Wuhan. He funded.
Yeah, but he's not the only one. A lot of people in the science community. It wasn't done on purpose. What they're saying is just tests happened and mistakes were made. The conspiracy is.
It's easy to take things out of proportion, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this guy's one of the biggest scientists out of the U.S. He was there for the AIDS explosion.
Yeah, some say he started AIDS. Yeah, that's what Poseidon was telling me.
So he's been there for a long time, very well respected. It wouldn't surprise me that he's funding, scientific projects around the world.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. It shouldn't have been like a secret. It should have been like it's one of the things I do.
Yeah, I think had he been open about it, he wouldn't be seen. But because he tried to hide it,
that's why it looks suspicious.
Yeah,
but also,
exactly.
even the whistleblowers in the beginning, the Chinese ones that were then disappeared, none of them said that it was man-made on purpose. All of them just said it was an accidental. So there's no credible person came out and said, "Oh, this was manufactured to kill." But no one said that.
no,
All the people that were involved all said, "Yo, shit happens."
no.
That's
it's so stupid because had you come out with that in the beginning and say, guys, look, there was a big mistake. This is imagine the precautions that would have been taken
exactly
from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Say, look, it's an honest mistake. We're sorry. We're just informing you. This and this is happening. Like, why are you hiding stuff, man? Like, you're not gonna be able to fix it on your own. It's a fucking disease. It's a pandemic. It's gonna spread like crazy, like it did. And now you're just trying to catch up, right?
Yeah.
By the way, after you guys are done with this story, I'm reading crazy shit right now that's making my blood boil.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. The old port of Montreal has...
Oh, I thought it was Fauci related.
No, it's not at all.
Oh, okay, let's hear this.
They've decided to apply a curfew only in the old port from midnight to 6 a.m.
Wait, what? Repeat that?
They want to enforce a curfew in old port of Montreal to close between midnight and 6 a.m. after a rowdy weekend. because people were celebrating the end of curfew.
Yeah.
And Sunday morning somebody was shot and another person was stabbed.
Yeah.
So in order to ensure the safety of people, they've no one's allowed on south of de la Commune after midnight, and their work
What do you mean south of de la Commune?
People live there.
So there's hold on, because it's a company that owns apparently the old port.
Wait, isn't de la Commune the road that's on the river?
Yeah, exactly. Like
where are you gonna go south of that? They go, you're not allowed to swim.
maybe.
Or do they mean the south shore? You can't go to the shore.
No, because there's that bar there, Bon Secours. What's called Terrasse Bon Secours, or whatever it's called. It's that little club there.
So is that it? Is that all they're trying to fight?
Yeah, and they're going to work with police, security guards will work with Montreal police, and they will ensure that no one defies the curfew. This is insane, bro. This is insane that they're putting certain sections of cities just because there was a lot of people. I mean, I get it. I get it.
No, I love the stabbing and shooting. It's like, why don't you? Who did the stabbing and shooting?
Yeah, exactly. Let's let the rest of the population suffer.
Yeah, isn't that fucking weird? Let me ask you,
who
did the stabbings and the shootings? Why don't we after them? I don't understand why everybody else has to pay. Then again, I don't give a shit. I wasn't planning on going down there anyway. So
no, but I mean, what world is this, bro? You can't.
It feels a bit like we're in high school.
It's insane, bro. It
feels like the earth is not even elementary. They go, your neighbor, I don't know, your neighbor didn't pay his taxes. Okay, so you're gonna pay a fine. Wait, what?
But I just find it funny, if that stands at south of de la Commune, it's like,
south of de la Commune,
they're singling out one establishment. It's the only one, right?
No, so just say it.
Because people what they did is, all those little, because there's the clock tower, there's La Grande Roue, there's all that, there's that big area, right?
Yeah.
All right across.
Exactly. People went there and they were drinking there, like around the port and shit. So right as soon as you cross the La Commune, everyone, there was thousands of people. I was there.
There's like a little boardwalk there where there's
a boardwalk. Is. Yeah, they have little stores and shit. Yeah.
But is this done to reduce the number of shootings and stabbings?
Look, man, I don't know. And now Dennis Kader, bro, insane fucking
Well, Kader said something weird too. What did he say about drinking?
He wants to ban drinking in parks from 8 p.m.
Yeah, and then he said you have to protect people from themselves. Fuck
you. That who said Denny Kader?
Yeah,
bro. Fuck
he
couldn't even protect himself from the fucking buffet. Didn't need surgery. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Coming from a guy who was caught. Did you guys see this? We never spoke about this, but last weekend,
this is nuts, bro.
There was a picture that was circulating. Someone took a picture of him in his car texting.
Oh yeah. I want to protect you from yourself. You shouldn't be allowed to drive,
bro.
Kader.
I hate politicians, bro. Fuck
fucking scumbags.
Bro, this is tyrannical shit. This is Cuba shit, bro.
The worst thing is the people, because there's a lot of people who are gonna be like, "This is good. I need protection for myself. I'm a dummy."
Fuck, man.
Fucking idiots.
What is happening, bro?
Yeah. But I also read an article, and it has nothing to do with the curfew, but the fact that the old port has, with the whole pandemic and, people kind of just emptying out from the old port.
But won't they go somewhere else?
I don't know where they go, but what the article was talking about was that it has attracted more people that are linked to crime, and they refer to the shooting and the stabbing and all these things that are starting to happen.
What specifics were given in that article about these criminals? I'm curious.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say something.
They didn't refer to them as criminals. I think it was just a late night, thing that happened.
I've spent many of my days as a youngin on Saint Laurent Street, and I've seen many stabbings. A lot of ambulances rushing, after the club. I'm actually impressed. There was only one shooting and one stabbing with thousands of people gathered there.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I'm actually impressed. I was actually kind of.
I'm just curious that they're not so they clearly know that there's people from. So who are they? Describe them. That's suspicious that they're not describing them. That's odd.
They were young adults.
Ah, okay. So teenagers are the problem. Okay, so describe them. And if they're the problem, why we send them back to school? They're just gonna stab and shoot people there.
Yeah, exactly. But there's no way, bro. This is tame compared. Anyways, whatever.
The youngins. You sure it's the youngins? You fucking. Anyways.
I have something for you guys this morning. And I was reading this article, and I was like, "What the fuck? Are we living like in Greece, or like?" Because these are the kind of news that come out from these countries. You'll see what I'm about to say, and I'm sure that you've heard this on the Greek news several times in your life. This was from the National Post. All right, get ready. So the federal government here in Canada.
Hold on. Christine has just made a statement.
Yeah.
Christine hates people.
Oh,
now, as a member of that group, I'm offended. I too am a people's. Disgusting, Christine. Disgusting behavior.
Anyway, our federal government has sent over $9 million worth of COVID relief funding to dead people. That's right.
I'm okay with this. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. So the dead don't matter to you, George? They don't deserve relief?
Yeah, they don't deserve a fucking check. What's wrong with you? So
next thing you can tell me is people that refuse to work don't deserve a check. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm telling you, Cuba, bro. We're on route, bro. We're on route. We're right there.
No, but these things shouldn't be happening. Fuck, honestly. I mean, look, over the course of the pandemic, this is in the article, right? The federal government, it gave out more than $9 million in relief funding to people who had died prior to COVID-19, to the outbreak.
I see you applied for a check for your mother. Yep. It says here she's dead. Yeah, what's that supposed to mean? She's not dead to me.
Yeah, exactly. She's still in my thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend you because my job as the government is to not offend you. So I'll give you all kinds of cash.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
So this came out in various federal government documents. Basically, in June of 2020, the Liberal government announced, for those who don't remember, a one-time payment of $600 to Canadians living with disabilities.
I gotta say something. Just because I see Michelle's comment, it's the kind of news we can see in Moroccan news too. Does that not tell you people something? Does that not tell you people something? That we do the same stupid shit in Greece, in Morocco, in Turkey, in Canada. Everything they're telling you is fucked up. They're trying to divide you based on race. But as you can see, we are all retarded. Let us embrace this, all right? Embrace the fact that we're all idiots. Don't let them divide you based on race.
It's so crazy.
Think about it. Just think about it for a second. We're all equally dumb. Let's have fun together.
I can get behind that.
Get behind that.
I can get behind that.
They're trying to separate you. Like, this race is smarter. All the races, very stupid. None of them smarter than the other.
Yeah. The average, we're all idiots.
Yes, we're all fucking imbeciles.
There's only as per the IQ test, there's only 2% of the population that can actually be geniuses.
That's it. So just the idiot next to you, it doesn't matter his skin color, doesn't matter where he comes from. He, like you, is an imbecile.
Let's embrace our stupidity.
That.
Yeah.
Let's have fun together.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna end racism one way or another.
So yeah, these were one-time payments of $600 to Canadians living with disabilities, basically to help them with different costs associated to the pandemic. So basically, the total, it was a huge total of 1.7 million Canadians living and dead that were receiving funding.
What?
Canada is just an equal opportunity place. I don't know why people are hating. We just love everyone.
Yeah. Also in the report, we find out that there were payments made to over 4,500 people with addresses outside of Canada, but we don't have an exact monetary value.
A lot of Nigerian princes have been applying for the Canada relief, and well, they're Nigerian citizens, so we're not racist. Send them money.
I should have scammed the government.
We're amazing.
Basically, money was paid out to those who had a valid 2020 disability tax credit certificate and were eligible as of July 1st of last year, 2020, for various other disability programs. So the government says that the payments that were made to the deceased happened because families of those who have died haven't updated their information with each government department or program, and maybe that's what happened, and that's how they received the money. I mean,
I like this.
It's ridiculous, and this happens. You know why, right? Because in order to service everyone, needing the CERB or different other programs that the government was offering, they had a limited number of staff to take those calls and to help these people. So I heard that they were taking people away from other departments of the government to help assist for the CERB and all these other programs. So it's very possible that I have example, I would have a relative that died, and I'm trying to call to update them and say, listen, this person has, deceased, and you can't get through to anyone because they're all on other calls. And in addition, your family member has just died, and you're waiting on the phone for 4 hours to tell someone that they died. What are you going to do? You're going to hang up. You don't give a fuck.
Logo, to be honest, if I knew I could get away with this, I would kill my relatives.
Let's go, everyone. Oh, man. So total, we're talking about $9.2 million made to over 15,000 people who had died, and they were eligible.
It's funny because there are kids that are alive, and 40% of them, according to Poseidon statistics, go to school hungry.
Yeah.
Wow. So kids that are alive don't get the help they need, but the dead.
And this is the other thing, right? The government said that basically all the payments.
Wait, who the fuck cashed those checks?
Well, the family members. I don't know who cashed those checks. The money was
You
cashed.
think like people are like, no, we're gonna give it back. $9.2 million. Everyone's like, no, I'm not giving it back. They deserve it. They were part of the team.
Yeah. Basically, the government came out and said that all these overpayments that were made under this program, they will just be accrued in the financial accounts of the Department of Employment and Social Development, and it'll just be labeled as a debt owed to the Crown, and they won't need to be repaid. So they're not even asking these people to repay the money. They're like, you know what?
Hold on. To whomst?
Hold on. To the Crown.
To the Crown.
Because we are a Crown corporation. So I got a question here.
To the government, whatever.
We know what the Crown means. We know who our overlords are. We know who our wizard fucking monocle wearing.
Like Poseidon, like it's not a physical crown sitting there.
No, I'm aware. I know that the crown means like the fucking monarchy in the UK.
No. It's pronounced the uck. But here's the thing, George. How incompetent! I love that the government's just like, yeah. There's nothing wrong with just writing off money. It's not going to affect our economy one bit. That money doesn't exist anymore. Are we like veering towards the edge of the cliff right now in terms of inflation and the debt that our great grandkids are going to know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know where we're headed, to be honest with you. And don't forget, there's probably an election coming this year. So there's going to be a lot more money thrown into the pot. Guaranteed. Can you imagine an election this year? All the promises, all the programs, all the fucking money that these parties are going to fucking promise. Guys,
somebody should run the platform of with what money? I'd vote for that person. Look, here's the truth. We're going to have to work and pay some taxes for the next couple of years, and then we'll be fine. That's the only thing. If these sons of bitches keep spending our money, we're all fucked.
God damn, bro.
Yeah. That's where we're raising our kids, man.
I have an idea. Oh my God, I just solved our crisis.
Oh?
We said there are two problems. One is that Canada is on the world stage viewed as selfish because we're not giving away our extra vaccines, which are just extra. And two, we owe a lot of money. We turn a problem into solution. We sell those vaccines to the third world at a very high markup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we refer to them as savages to let people know that we ain't fucking around. Problem solved. You're welcome, government.
All right. Last piece of news before I jet.
All right.
I don't know if you guys remember. I've mentioned this to you guys on several episodes where there's here in the provincial government, there's a guy called Pierre Fitzgibbon. He's the Minister of Economy, and he's been targeted on 3 occasions, I believe, by the Ethics Commissioner because he has shares in companies that have government dealings.
Wheelings and dealings.
Dealings with the government. You know, we're talking about funding and all that sort of thing. I mean, the Premier Legault, as well as the entire CAC government, never gave much importance to the Ethics Commissioner, except for this week when the Ethics Commissioner actually came out and said, "I'm imposing sanctions." And she gave the minister what do you call it? Whatever the fuck it's called. The word is slipping my mind. A choice to either sell everything.
An ultimatum.
An ultimatum.
Is that what you're looking for?
What was I was looking for?
Whoa, nice. Me and you, brain connection.
Yeah. So give him an ultimatum saying, look, you either sell your shares or you put him in a blind trust or you resign. And what he decided to do is like, fuck that shit. I'm not giving away my shares. I will resign. So Minister Pierre Fitzgibbon stepped down on Wednesday. This is in the wake of another Ethics Commission report saying that he had respected all the rules. So the Premier made that announcement saying that, he will be sitting as an MNA. He's not retiring from politics. He's just stepping down as a minister. So yeah, I mean, basically, it's what I told you. The Ethics Commission told him you either sell your interests or you resign. So the two firms in questions that he has investments in are Immer Vision and White Star Capital. Both of these companies have dealings with the government. They receive funding. There were pictures that were released, I think, last year or the year before, where at some event
he sucked the dude's dick.
Fitzgibbon had introduced the owner, I think, of White Star to Premier Legault. So I mean, what the government is arguing is that there is no conflict of interest. There's just an appearance of conflict of interest. And I mean, I think it's a fine line. So I mean, whatever. I mean, people can judge the way they see fit. Basically, just go back to Fitzgibbon. He's been in violation of the Code of Ethics for 2 whole years. Okay, for 2 whole years now, the Ethics Commission has been up his ass. Her call for him to be suspended is unprecedented in the history of the legislature. It's never happened that the Ethics Commissioner has actually recommended the suspension of an elected official. So Legault said basically by mutual agreement, Fitzgibbon opted to leave the cabinet. Of course, like I said, he will remain at the MNA for his riding, which is in Terrebonne. And Legault said, it's he acted with regrets because Fitzgibbon is a key figure in his government that is supposed to be focusing on the rollout of our economic development program post-pandemic. So he was a very important figure to take on that challenge. So this basically has spurred this huge debate over mixing business and politics. And according to the Ethics Commissioner, this continued non-respect of the rules, it continues to feed the perception that elected officials are not subject to the law like the rest of the population, and they can, and basically they can just continue to go about in their own code kind of thing. And on the other hand, you have the politicians and political parties that have been trying so hard over the last couple of years to open the door to politics to individuals that aren't career politicians. That are businessmen, businesswomen that come from different walks of life, and that can bring this whole new way of doing things into the political scene, which I think is, it's refreshing. I mean, not to have career politicians all the time that just give you the same cassette over and over. So, I mean, that's the debate right now. I mean, I'm not so sure where I stand. I would love to see more businessmen and businesswomen come into politics. They obviously do have this new approach. But at the same time, I mean, there's these rules.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah, I mean, and you should. But see, people that are in that category, they often refrain from coming into politics because of all these restrictions, right? I mean, you sell your shares, sell your businesses. You're doing politics now. You can't have anything to do with that.
I ain't selling shit.
Well, there you have it, right? So, so with respect to the sanctions that the Ethics Commissioner recommended, it will be left to a vote of 2/3 in the House. The CAC said that it'll already be voting against it. It'll be interesting to see how the other parties are going to be voting.
So, George, I received a text message from a current live viewer and friend who says, the stuff about the Canadians and all that, do you just say that because you like pissing people off? Yes.
Who, me?
No, me. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I could go the easy route and just agree with everyone and then we all high-five each other. That's not fun. Polarizing, making my fans angry, and then making them laugh. It's a skill. It's harder.
Oh, God.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So there you have it. And the other example, just to get back to Fitzgibbon, is, there's a Liberal member of Parliament, Pierre Arcan, who gets elected next door to you guys in TMR.
Wait, why does that sound familiar? Pierre Arcan. Yeah. Oh, is that Paul Arcan's brother?
Yeah, Paul Arcan's brother, Pierre Arcan.
Does he too have a soothing radio voice?
No, he has
vote for me, people of Outremont.
Yeah, no, he has a very boring voice.
Oh, fuck that.
But Yeah, so this guy, major businessman, right? And this guy, when he jumped into politics, he had to sell his shares. He put everything in a blind trust. In total, the guy lost, I think, nearly $500,000, something like that.
By the way, I bought shares in a lot of random shit, gold mining companies, TV, all that kind of whatever the fuck I could afford. I love it when I get in the mail like, the shareholders meeting. Do you want to vote? And I was like, listen, idiots, you don't want me to have anything to do with these fucking meetings. Also, I don't have enough shares to make a fucking difference. Don't send me this. I'm the last guy whose opinion you need right now. I don't know what you're doing.
Speaking of owning shares and shit,
please, the gold mining companies, please mine more gold. Love, yours truly, Pantelis. What do you want to tell you?
By the way, I have been seeing, because people have been buying AMC like crazy. Yeah. I've been seeing people making TikToks and memes out of it. Bro, there was one I'm
an owner.
I don't know if I sent it to you the other day. It was a guy and he's walking into AMC and he's like,
yeah.
You know, I love this place because I love that. I love what you, and like the guy's working behind the counter goes, you're doing very good work. Very good work.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
The best is he does the social network. He goes, AMC. Drop the M.
Yeah.
It just sounds cleaner. Because all idiots like me buying dumb stocks. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Excellent. All right. Well, George, listen, there's a new episode of your hit podcast, Just As Dad's, coming out in 1 hour. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Who is on the episode and what are you guys talking about?
No one's on the episode, just the guys. We're talking about the Habs. We're talking about them making the second round. Excited as young Habs fans that we were. I mean, not extreme fans. I mean, one of our George is a huge sports fan. He follows everything religiously.
Oh.
And we go through different stories about being hockey fans. Chris and George stealing each other's
wives.
Sweaters.
Oh, what? Sweaters?
Sweaters.
Like a bunch of 15-year-old girls. All right, that's nice. That's my sweater. Stop it. It's for Just Us Dads. At noon, if you want to hear that kind of jibber jabber, two adult men talking about who stole whose sweater, look no further. Links are in the description. Just Us Dads. It's daddy talk all day, all the time. George is also host of the hit podcast, The Backstage Podcast. A great podcast. He interviews people of interest, also people of no interest, which is like me and Poseidon. I've been there twice. Poseidon's been there once. So his standards clearly aren't that high. But he'll interview you if you ask him to. But the Backstage Podcast, I don't prefer it from Just As Dads. I started watching Just As Dads. I don't even have a fucking kid. Mostly because of you, George. I like you. But also, Chris is an entertaining guy. Yeah, I don't know. I started liking your fucking show. I don't even have a kid. I just like banter. I like people that like each other talking to each other. I think that's what got me into podcasting. So yeah, Just As Dads, I recommend it even if you're not a parent. It's just a fun show. They're fun. They're nice guys. There's nothing. They don't swear like we do. They don't do anything crazy. It's just a fun fucking time. So you can listen to it in the radio. You can listen to it at work. It's definitely safe for work. Plus, they always have interesting guests. They have comedians on, gay couples that have kids. Like any kind of questions you have for having kids now, they kind of inadvertently answer your questions between the episodes. It's pretty good.
Some will say wholesome.
Yeah, it's wholesome. Can I say wholesome, George?
You could say wholesome.
Especially in comparison to us. Yeah, it's very, very wholesome, and it's good.
We're not wholesome.
It's fun. Plus, hopefully, they're going to do what I said, and now that things are opening up again, they'll finally be all together in studio. Because I guarantee you that show gets 50 times better when they're in the same fucking room together. And you have these guys yelling at each other. So
the
energy will be so much better. Because already the energy is fun because they know each other. A lot of chemistry. So Just Us Dads. Check it out. Links to George are in the description. Follow George. Support him. Share the podcast. George, thank you for joining us.
Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.
Take care, G. I like George's podcast.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Fuck, I'd seen something in the news that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, you can go to Middle Camp if you want.
And come there?
Yeah, you can come here, yeah.
Hold on.
Just put a background and just...
Oh, yeah, wait.
Make it look cool, man.
Uno momento, por favor.
So yeah, that's fine. It's like, you just like pissing people off. Yeah, of course. Of course, it's fun. Anyone who gets really mad, he doesn't agree with me. We have to burn him. They don't belong here if they're that sensitive.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. So yeah, check out George's podcast, by the way, even if you're not a parent. It's a fun show. I like chemistry between the peeps. Yeah, it's kind of like you and Guido on the intellectuals. You're fucking dummies, but it's fun. Speaking of Guido's new haircut, he looks fucking cool, huh?
Yeah, he looks badass, bro.
Yeah, we sent Guido to our barber, Mano, and he fucking did a sick ass job on him. He looks like a real human being. Welcome, Poseidon. We're doing a French cast later. Yes. You ready for that? Of course. Oh, I don't even need this. Oh, look at that.
I can't podcast without headphones. I feel weird.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing?
Yeah,
Testing?
I can hear you.
I get my ears out. Oof.
What was it saying? Yeah, bro, I was right about Guido's keeping his beard.
Yeah, no. I prefer him with the beard. It looks nicer.
No.
Yeah.
I find, like, it makes him seem wiser.
Bud wiser.
Oh, this is a fact.
Yo, so what's happening with the AMC stocks, huh? They're going up, down, down, up.
I don't know. Refresh?
$52.
Oh!
God damn, man.
Oh, shit.
It's a little absurd. I don't suggest you put your money in there now. If you had your money in there already, that's good. But I don't know if it, I don't know anything about this shit.
Oh, bro, it's all bullshit anyway.
Oh, today there's the new Conjuring movie comes out. Conjuring. It's called The Devil Made Me Do It.
Really? Is that the one with the devil nun?
That's one of the movies in it. Yeah, The Nun. It's like a whole fucking series.
Jesus Christ. It's that, I think it's that Asian director.
Yeah, he kind of runs a series now, but he didn't direct this one. He didn't direct this one or the other one, La Llorona or whatever. Yeah, he didn't direct that one either. My soul dies every time I see what AMC is worth now. Why, Michelle?
Why?
Poseidon in bed was fun with Vern and Alex.
Yes.
Yeah, Poseidon had a discussion about that yesterday. Because it's like, it sounds like it would be fun to have a podcast with the old 4-H podcast crew.
Yes.
Maybe. We'll think about it. La Llorona. Whatever the fuck it's called. La Llorona. That was a cool movie too. But it was, for some reason, women, ghosts, with the long black hair in their face, is fucking creepy. Like an old man ghost is not as creepy as a woman. Why is that?
It doesn't creep me out as much as other people.
So what's more scary, an old man ghost or an old lady ghost? Like a woman with the hair?
An old man ghost.
An old man ghost, really?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Depending on my day, the old lady ghost, I'd probably try to fuck it. Depending on my day.
It's a ghost. You can't fuck it.
Well, I try, I said.
But you've done that with old men too, so I don't think that's where you're going to draw the line. No, I don't know why same thing with little girls. Little girls scare the shit out of people.
Little girls, yes. Little girls, I don't know what it is, bro. Bro.
Terrify me.
Terrifies
But
the
if it was
shit
a little
out of me.
boy, I'd be like, get out of here, ghost, you little shit.
Little boy, I try to punt him.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck
But for some reason,
bro.
the little girl ones are scary. But even the women ones, you know why? Because I feel like if it's an old man ghost, okay, let's say he kills you. Whatever. At least he's not going to fucking nag. It's
That's where you're going with that. I can't with you, bro.
It's Friday morning, folks. Zigged when I should have zagged.
You're on fire today, huh?
I was having fun. All people saying it's not that scary. They're disappointed with this one.
Really?
Yeah, bad reviews. But then again, here's my thing with these. The same scare, you can't keep using it. People catch on. Like now.
You want water, by the way?
Sure.
Because I just realized
That we're thirsty?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that I'm thirsty. So.
You have my keys? You have keys from my office? Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like, guys, there's limits to the same scare over and over. You kind of feel it coming now. They set you up too well, so you know that the scare is coming. And I like these movies more for the lore. That I don't need a constant jump scare. Plus, jump scares piss me off. If in order to make it scary, you need to put the volume to max and shock me, it's not as scary. A situation, though, just creepy as scary. Like, look at Hereditary. It wasn't as explosive, but it was fucking creepy, and it made you feel uneasy. You feel me, dogs? I don't know. What do I know? Let's see. The Vigil is about a shomer, a guy who in the Jewish... Wait, what is this? Tradition is supposed to guard a dead body at night. You're not supposed to leave dead bodies alone in the Jewish tradition. In case people steal them, what are they scared of? Palestinians? What is that? Okay. Wow, okay. The Vigil. It's about a shomer, the Vigil. He says that in the Jewish tradition, I guess it's old school tradition, there's a guy that guards the dead bodies at night so that they don't get stolen.
In the cemetery?
I don't know. No, maybe. I don't know where.
Oh, maybe in the morgue. No?
Oh, that's so nice. Eric left, but he said, Pantelis, you're so young with a lot of energy, ready to confront everybody, and you still have a lot to learn. Farewell and have a nice day. What a sweetheart. I have a shit ton to learn.
We all do. I think you learn every day, bro.
What?
You learn every day. The day you stop learning, I think, is the day you die up here.
Yeah, Conjuring 2 was scary. The Nun was creepy. The Nun scares me in general, just the way the Nun looks. Nuns are... Also, I don't like penguins. So it could be related.
Oh, bro, I saw a video the other day.
Yeah.
You know, penguins... penguins cheat on each other. Like, they have the concept of
Monogamy?
Of monogamy, like
Really?
couples and shit, yeah. Or so I've read. There was...
Well, if they did, then why would they cheat?
Huh? What do you mean?
If they had that concept, why would they cheat? They're still animals.
Yeah, they're still animals, but they have that concept because...
Aminals.
And I saw a video the other day, it made me laugh so hard. It was a male penguin and a female penguin. They were kind of hiding like by a rock and shit. And the male penguin tried mounting the female penguin. I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna go down. And then, bro, another female penguin pops out, catches them, bro. She starts fucking pecking the male penguin. Like, what the fuck are you doing, you bastard? And then, bro, he escapes into the water, bro. He's swimming away. She jumps after, bro. I was like, oh,
That's
shit.
hilarious. That's fucking funny.
But they even have...
What are you doing here, Bob? You said you stopped with the hookers.
Well, they do have the concept of hookers.
I saw that too. Midsummer just reinforced my distaste for Swedes. Yeah, Dennis. It's about time people learned about the horrors that the Swedes have committed. Goddamn Swedes. We let them get away with a lot.
Yeah.
We thought coronavirus was going to get them. They fought back.
Yeah.
We need a new plan.
Thanos.
It already kind of happened, yeah.
What was I going to say? Fuck, I was going to say. Speaking of horror movies, I think the one that topped it for me was Hereditary.
That's why I keep mentioning that.
Because that one fucked with me psychologically.
Well, The Exorcist, when I was young, really fucked with me.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, we went through that. You thought you watched it, but you've never
I
actually
thought I did. I think I've caught scenes of it.
There's the problems with The Exorcist. I can't recommend you watch that alone.
Yeah,
it's not a movie you should watch alone.
Only a psychopath sits in their dark living room at night and is like, you know what? I should put a horror movie.
Exorcist and Exorcist 3 are very fucked up movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, 3 has the giant... Whoever watched 3, the nurse with the scissors. You know what I'm talking about. Or the hedge clippers, whatever the fuck they are. That scene, that little moment. It's 1 second of fucking absolute terror.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, people keep saying, and this is not the first time Gary mentions this, telling everyone to watch The Witch, spelled VV. Witch. Witch. But the thing is, the foreign film, I don't want to read in my horror movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I want to observe the action. Speaking of Belgium, yesterday there was a nice little friendly game. Belgium-Greece. Soccer. Fucking Lukaku is a goddamn monster, bro. I was watching him in front of every player from both teams.
Who's Lukaku?
Lukaku. He's a striker for.
Okay.
He's one of the best players on the planet. Yeah, he's a monster, bro. I love watching
for Greece.
No, his name is Romelu Lukaku, bro. He plays for Belgium.
Oh.
You don't know anything about anyone. Anyways, a good little friendly.
How do you think I'm so happy?
You're not happy. The Witch is not a foreign film. Is it in English? Is it in Anglais? If it's in English, I'll watch that shit.
I don't know.
As long as it's not stupid.
There was also what was it? The Blair Witch Project?
It's a slow film, but good, says Claudio the Capri.
Okay.
It's a slow burn. Okay, maybe then. Maybe.
There was the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one that came out of that? They were in a forest again.
Well, the original Blair Witch, that's what they were in a forest.
Yeah, but there was another one I think too where they got lost. It's like
that's Blair Witch.
Also, I watched the original one.
I guess it's a found footage film.
Yeah, it was like that, but I don't think it was the original one. I think I watched another one, something similar. I think. Well, but this one
they copied that shit a lot.
Yeah, this one had to do with time travel though. There was time travel in it. You find out at the end it was time travel related.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Fuck, I can't remember the name of that.
But I love time travel.
It was like a horror movie, and then they think they think they're being haunted or some shit, like there's supernatural shit going on, but really it's because they weren't. It wasn't a haunting. They were kind of like stuck in the same time, some type of shit.
I don't know. Now you piss me off. It's just stupid. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
The Euro is going to start next week, I think.
Oh, shit.
Watch some footballs.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Me, I always if Greece ever makes it like
N'Golo
down the line,
Kante. I'm going for Kante. What?
if Greece ever makes it down the line, that's when I jump in as a fan.
I like soccer in general. I like watching it, but obviously Greece didn't qualify for the Euro because actually no, the Euro we actually had a chance. Now we started shaping up again, but now we're trying to get to Qatar, the World Cup.
Okay.
But I feel like we stumbled against Georgia. We shouldn't have tied. We tied against Spain. You can't tie Spain and then tie Georgia. You got to beat Georgia.
Well,
anyways, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited. There's a lot of good soccer that's gonna. I don't know who. If I would have to pick a team to actually root for, I don't know.
The Euro.
Yeah, right now, like that, I would. There's just a lot of teams that I would like to see win, just because I like some of the like Portugal because of their coach, who's basically a Greek, Fernando Santos. And I like Ronaldo. I like a lot of the Portuguese players. So maybe Portugal I like. Italy because they're our homies. So I wouldn't mind seeing them. Yeah. There's some teams I'd be happier more than others if they win. But in general, I just want to watch all the big games. And I want to see Kante for France. That's the only reason why I would like to see France win, even though I don't want them to win. Yeah. There will be a World Cup in Canada in 2026. Is that official?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I've noticed I can't watch sports.
Sports.
In general. For long.
Are the Swiss any good at soccer? You listen fucking here, Michelle, with your goddamn Swiss propaganda. The Swiss cheat at soccer. Repeatedly.
They do?
I've witnessed it, yes, in my time.
Shit.
It's not even a joke. I've witnessed it in my time. They have a team, which is mostly Albanians. It's true.
I just love the way you say Albanians.
It's just truth. It's nothing wrong. It's just that's the truth. But what fucking bothers me, the Swiss is these goddamn because the Swiss are very involved in all that shit. They're always behind everything. I don't like the officiating in Swiss games, bro. They've gotten away with a lot of shit the past couple of years. Like their teams aren't that bad, but they've gotten away. They've done it to Greece. I remember Greece, Switzerland games, like important games, random calls, shit like that, and they've done it too. I remember the whole Turkey debacle, the 2-2 thing in Turkey. So all that, there's a lot of sketchiness when it comes to Swiss.
Yeah, they're sketchy
in general,
motherfuckers.
Scumbags, the Swiss. We already know this. Yeah.
It's just it's the way you say Albanians, because I've noticed even when you don't make insults, even when you don't insult Albanians, like you're not making a joke, just the way you say it sounds like you're insulting them.
I think that's just to you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's weird.
I think because I know you.
Everything sounds insulting to you. You're acting like an Albanian. What do you think about tonight, the Habs or Winnipeg? Well, I'd prefer the Habs. But it's playoff hockey, boys and girls. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. What is this? Kosovo? You don't know. You don't know what's went over his head. It's okay.
I'm trying to think of news, bro. I'm trying to think of stuff.
You don't gotta think of news, bro. This is
morning
Friday.
It's
the morning show Friday. Morning show. Second half is always just fucking around. It's fun.
I want to give people...
People tune in for the fuckery.
Okay. So just fuckery.
So we're doing a French cast later.
Yes. Who do we have?
Neve.
I don't know who that is.
You met Neve. You met Neve at Mike's house. When we were doing a podcast, he was the podcast before us or after us. Anyways. So I never asked him any questions, so it's. I feel like we're gonna learn a lot.
With names.
It's cool.
He's a comic.
It's a comic, but I think it was a DJ first. That's what I want to ask him. Okay. I want to get I like getting the history.
The history of
how you come to become what you become.
Yeah, that's always cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the history stuff.
So what's happening? Russians, are we trusting them? That's weird. Yeah, Neve is cool, so kind. Olga says. Okay.
Oh, speaking of Russia, you know what I saw? I saw because I spent some time on TikTok, and sometimes you'll actually find informative stuff on TikTok, informative videos, which
that's
is
a dumb statement. But go on.
It's not a dumb statement. Look, obviously you have to do your fucking research. It's fucking TikTok.
Refuse. Go on.
It's fucking TikTok.
Oh, right? This is what I want to talk about. Yeah. I found it.
Oh yeah.
So guys, since we were talking about the third world, let's go to India. What? It's related. According to reports, a wedding in India turned into the stuff of nightmares. A woman in an arranged marriage. They say that like it's a bad thing. But let's be honest. Do you want to go to a marriage that's not arranged? Everything's fucking disorganized? No. If you're going to have a wedding, arrange that shit. So a woman, a bride, identified only as Surbe, suffered a heart attack. Very sad, Poseidon. Very sad. As the ceremony was getting underway. But the groom, Mangesh Kumar, didn't waste any time. Pushed the body aside and married her sister instead. So he's a glass half full kind of guy. Yeah. I like him already.
A playboy in my book.
I don't know if he's a playboy. He's a glass half full kind of guy. And also, he shows that women, very replaceable. Expendable. Couldn't care less. Like, but this is the one you kind of talk, like this is the one that you mix with. I don't care. It's pretty fucking funny.
God damn.
That's
wild.
Yeah.
India's wild, bro. Arranged marriages. There's a lot of Indians here, like from immigrant parents that, they're growing up Canadian style, first world style, and they're
Canadian style, first world. I don't know if we're the first world, but we're definitely
we're
2.5.
We're descending.
We're 1.75 right now.
Yeah, we're slowly descending.
We're not. We left the first, but to be honest, I don't know who's on the first anymore. I don't think there's any official first world countrywide. Maybe the states, even now, the states are like 1.12. They're kind of dropping from what we used to have.
Maybe a European country.
No,
No.
all of them are fucking a 1 point something. No one's really first the way we should be because everyone has massive debt. It's either unemployment, people are dying. And the first world used to be opportunities, people were healthy, and you didn't take care of your ghettos. Now everyone's in the ghetto.
Yeah. The ghetto was everywhere.
He's a real lady killer, Christine says.
Yeah.
Imagine he's poisoned her. It's like, I like the other one.
Yeah, that's what it is. He just
I have a plan, Kanji.
What's that powder you put in people's drink and they have a heart attack? You can't detect it.
I don't know, but you know what you could do? You know, if you want to kill someone slowly. Oh God, now people are gonna kill their goddamn husbands. I saw.
Don't do this at home, folks.
I don't know if I should give ideas because our viewers are insane. But I saw stuff where there's these women. This woman once slowly killed her husband using eye drops. You know, eye drops like Visine?
Yes.
There's something in it that at high doses, it's not good for you.
Really?
So she kept putting it in his coffee.
No.
Every day for like weeks. And then one day she just got fed up and put like a whole fucking bottle. And the guy was like paralyzed for a couple of days and then just died. She slowly poisoned him.
Hold on.
Visine.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You tell me the shit that you put in your eyes when you smoke weed and shit?
Something like that, yeah.
Could fucking kill somebody?
If you start drinking it.
That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, your conditioner, if you start fucking eating it all the time, could probably kill you.
No, of course. But how does that work? How does something that you can put in your eyes won't kill you? It'll still, because it still goes in you, technically.
Yeah, but at small doses.
Yeah, and it doesn't go into your organs, though.
Yeah, but also small doses. And again, this is what you got to understand. Everything in moderation. Yeah. You can get alcohol poisoning and die. Yeah, like you drink all the time.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's something you could... No, don't do it. That's not what I'm not saying do it. I'm saying it's something you could do. Not as if I'm recommending you do it. I just mean it's a possibility it could happen. So dudes, careful when she's making you coffee. If she watches this show. And if you have some kind of will where she gets everything, be very careful.
So nobody on our show.
I don't know if a lot of married people watch this. Got a lot of single dudes. That's our demographic. Single dudes and lesbians. It's a good... We have carved a nice little niche. No, I don't know.
I'm the one to blame for lesbians.
I don't know who watches... no, lesbians probably hate us because of you. God, you're a fucking homophobic nightmare.
I am.
Speaking of homophobia... Logan Paul and Mayweather. How gay is that? You saw the rules?
Yeah, we spoke about it yesterday too.
Yeah.
But you know why that is.
The rules for you guys that don't know they're going to fight each other is there's no judges, no winner, but KOs are allowed. So then there can be a winner. Somebody gets knocked out.
I think that they just left that. No one. Look, I'm foreseeing this. Nobody's gonna get knocked out.
But for real, do you know your demographic? Well, I can't know. These are just jokes. I don't know who's
they're
gay,
just
straight,
jokes.
married. Yeah. Well, we know demographic-wise, this will surprise you. This is shocking to everyone, myself included. I used to have overwhelmingly more men watching the channel. The last fucking, I don't know, 2 years or whatever, it slowly changed. And now it's overwhelmingly women.
Really?
Shocking statistic. Shocking. I'm shocked. He's shocked. Ladies, what are you doing? Yeah.
That's
shocking. Yeah.
That's cool, I guess.
Shocked the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
I feel like the content we create is more appealing to degenerates. And in my head, men are more likely to be degenerates.
You'd be surprised, bro.
Evidently, I am surprised.
I heard a story recently that fucking pissed me off, bro. Like, women too have been degenerating a lot, bro.
I'm sorry what I've done to you, ladies. I'm sorry. Ruined your lives.
Bro, I heard a story the other day. I'm gonna tell you off air, bro.
They're gonna be in the workplace. They're gonna tell my kind of jokes. That's not how a lady should speak. Stop being such a cunt. Oh my God. What have you been watching? Oh, what? Watch this guy. He's
Pantelis comedy.
In Belgium recently, let's see what they're saying.
Oh,
Belgium news, guys. The ladies love Pantelis. It might be that. It might be that the ladies just love Pantelis. They're like, this son of a bitch.
a bunch of horny bitches.
I don't think it's sexual. I think it's they like to. They like to hate.
Everything goes to sexual.
For you, yeah.
What
In Belgium recently, a couple of 16-year-old teenage lovers went to see a doctor because the girl was pregnant. The boy reportedly said, I don't understand. I was taking the pill.
Come on. Come on, bro. There's no way. Like, I'm retarded, bro. But I'm not this retarded.
In his defense. In his defense. We do just refer to it as the pill.
Yeah, but
and we ask, are you on the pill? We never really make any distinctions on who should take it. Yeah, we just know inherently. And also in this day and age, I've been told repeatedly that there is no difference between men and women.
Okay, that's a very good point.
That's what I keep being told.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
So either science is bigoted and they let this kid get pregnant, or someone's lying. There's a difference.
I see what you did.
Someone out there's full of shit.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Could be the gender studies professors. I don't know. Yes. I don't know. Or maybe these goddamn doctors. Big pharma. Who the fuck knows? I thought there's no difference, though. That's what I was told.
God damn. But how does that happen, bro? You literally have a computer in your at your fingertips. Even though we never really addressed it.
Well, there was that case in China.
I'm pretty retarded.
Where they were trying to get pregnant, and the couple couldn't get pregnant, and the doctor went to examine the woman. He's like, fuck, her vagina was like pristine. There's nothing wrong with it. And then it's like, you guys, she's like, yeah, we have sex all the time, and it hurts, and I can't get pregnant. And then they found out they just kept fucking in the ass.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
We covered it on This Just Thing.
Yeah, they were just, I think, rural China. They were just never told how to do it properly. It's weird that they never...
how does that happen, bro? Like, first of all, how many times did this bitch get rammed in the ass for it to slip in easier into the asshole?
It's not that it slipped in easier in the ass. It's that they probably, I think what they thought was you're supposed to bang in the ass and then the baby comes out the vagina. That's what they thought. Because I guess they saw animals that looked like they were doing it from the back. They didn't fucking know. So they weren't, that's what happens when you're not told basic shit. And again, you know, they talk about, like, let's say abortion and stuff like that for young girls in schools. Well, instead of fucking debating that and fighting and saying you can't have this, you can't have that, why don't you start by not being scared and actually addressing sexuality in high schools, making sure kids are aware, they know how it works, give them protection, you know, instead of hiding everything and then being surprised when an accident happens and they're like, no, I have to get an abortion or you can't get it or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you just educate people so that they're prepared?
I don't know. No, I agree with you, but, you know, it's the system.
The full clit, Christine says, was only discovered like 10 years ago.
No, it was discovered before. It was
full clit was discovered.
No.
I think it existed.
It was discovered mainstream a few years ago, I think was what she means. But scientifically...
Christine, I think your boyfriend's been fucking with you. No, this is a new discovery. I didn't know.
But I scientifically, it's been obviously discovered way before, the anatomy of the female body. But I think what she means is mainstream-wise, because the...
No, I was in high school, guys. I was in high school. They don't do it properly. I remember in high school.
No.
At high school, my school was shit, though. But it was mostly like, you're going to bang, here are a bunch of condoms.
No, basically. Basically.
Yeah, I remember that.
And yeah, because the clit is actually it's an organ. It goes in like this. Look.
Hold on. This is fucking hilarious. This is Belgium we're talking about. He's talking about the pill. What took females so long to find it? Aren't you playing with yourselves? Oh, that's fine too. But in Belgium, apparently, they have an anti-Semitic parade every year there. Anti-Semitic parade.
What?
What? What do you mean anti-Semitic parade?
Hold on. How does that work?
The running of the Jews. They just take that Borat bit.
Yeah, is this like a Borat thing that they do?
Carnival Dalost, it's called. It's been going on since the Middle Ages.
Hold on.
What do they do?
Let me Google it.
Here, I'll Google it, bro. Where are you going? I have a phone.
You can read the comments while I Google it.
Well, that's the comment. It's Carnival Dalost. Oh, Smoke is in the chat. Yeah, another woman joined. That's fucking... God damn it, yeah. The statistics on YouTube are correct. What's the matter? Why are you freaking out?
I'm not moving this. So the Carnival, the what?
Dalost. Lost. Come on, Poseidon. Come on. Get with it.
Carnaval Dalos.
It really looks like the Borat thing. What?
Yeah, it does, bro. Look at this.
Let me see. Holy shit, they have a giant... No, bro.
The giant Jews, bro. They dress them as princesses,
Go there.
bro.
Go there. Put it up for the people.
Nah, bro.
This is insane. What the fuck? This is unbelievable. Until a doctor dissected to take the whole thing out. That's disgusting, Christine. I don't want to hear about that. Yesterday's Intellectuals was so nice. You guys had such a happy, chill vibe. Yeah, Poseidon, I told you, they're calm. Yeah. Oh my God, that is insane. The running of the Jews. Wow, Belgium's on another level. That's hilarious.
That's wild, bro. Hold on.
I bet you when Borat came out there, they're like, yeah, of course.
Do you think that's where he got his idea?
We have the same parade, guaranteed. It's the same thing. He probably got the parade idea from there.
Yeah.
Bro, that's amazing.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. Look at this. Look at this shit, bro. Turn around, bro. Turn around.
No, bro, look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Is that Boris Johnson?
I was waiting for it. Look at this.
Holy shit, that is fucking insane.
Bro, they dressed them up in pink outfits, bro. Pink suits.
I wonder what they think Jews are. Wow. Fucking Belgium, huh? On another level.
Yeah, this is wild.
God damn, that's I've never seen racist parades. That's pretty intense.
That is a little bit intense. What's this? Look at this one.
Is that Hitler? Is that robotic Hitler?
I think so, bro.
That's robot Hitler.
That looks like robot Hitler.
That is a very interesting parade.
Jesus
so why does
Christ.
Belgium like Hitler? He took over Belgium too.
Maybe they... Is that a swastika, bro?
Where?
On the hat.
It just says fake news. It's saying that the Jews are providing fake news. God damn, they have a fucking parade.
What's that on the hat, bro? What's that on the hat?
Oh, I don't know. It's some weird symbol. I can't tell, but it's not a swastika.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing things.
Holy shit.
Oh, my God.
What? What is that?
No way, bro. That's a swastika, bro.
That's not really a swastika. It's something else. It looks like a P.
Yeah, nah, but they kind of made it look like a swastika, bro.
Wolverine. No, but I think it means something else maybe, and they put it in the swastika.
No, I understand, but I mean, come on. Nah, bro.
Wow. And this is still a thing.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Did they have some kind of fucked up history and they just hate, like, what's going on there?
This is nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me try and bring an article up. Hold on, let me look at the posts. Oh,
Jesus.
in 2022, it begins February 27th, ends on March 1st. Google even has a date for it and everything.
Bro, there's 4 days of events.
Yeah,
There's kids. This is crazy.
I'm reading the Wikipedia. Carnival of Aalst. So the Carnival of Aalst, is an annual 3-day event in the Belgian city of Aalst. It was formally recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. A status that was removed in 2019 amid controversy over the use of anti-Semitic stereotypes.
I love how it's like, it is a masterpiece.
During the carnival.
What about the Jewish stuff? That's fine.
And in its promotional materials. Well, you know what? Belgium does kind of look like the German flag, just...
It is, yeah.
Yeah, turned.
Yeah, I feel you.
And it's.
I don't think the Germans have parades like this.
No, I mean, they would.
I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
The carnival is celebrated in the days preceding Ash Wednesday. What the fuck is Ash Wednesday? As a Christian holy day of prayer and fasting.
Yeah, bro, during Easter. Anyways, go on.
It is mainly a street happening. The celebrants dance on the city squares and visit cafe after cafe.
And beat up random Jews.
Has its origin in the Middle Ages. Cavalcades were held since 1851, yet without organization by the city council.
Okay, so they're kind of brushing over the whole anti-Semitic thing, but I'm looking at these caricatures. This is like Borat level.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
I guarantee you, in the making of Borat, I guarantee you this is where he got his idea from.
I'll tell you something. I don't get offended. I feel like if I was Jewish and I lived there, it might offend me. If they did this to Greeks, I would laugh. But I feel like Jews, because everything that's happening, I feel like if I saw that, I was walking down the street, I'd be like, oh, they don't like me. I feel like I'd feel sad.
You think so?
Yeah. But if they did this here in Montreal and it was Greeks, I would fucking die of laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would take photos of it. It'd be fucking hilarious. But we don't have the same tumultuous history of people fucking with us.
Well, no, we do.
No, are you fucking crazy? Not like them.
Not like them, it's true.
No, we don't have a history of that, yeah.
Not like them,
So, no, everybody, by your logic, yeah, everyone's been down, but it's not the same.
No.
Yeah,
we've been down bad, but we haven't been down bad.
No, we've never been down like that. No, that's fucked up. No, that's fucking hilarious. But, yeah, that's a bit much. Belgium on another level.
This is insane, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
But I'm the bad guy. You got to pick your enemies, people.
Nah, but I guarantee you, what's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen? I guarantee you that's where he got his...
So Gary says, do you get why I moved here now? Because Gary left Belgium.
Is Gary Jewish?
I don't know. Gary, are you Jewish, bud?
I mean, because
if you are, I suggest you go somewhere else. Because we're starting these parades here. How funny would that be? He leaves, and then here it's like, we're announcing a new parade. It's like, son of a bitch. That's fucking crazy, bro. Imagine just a parade that just targets one fuck. Psst, that's weird, bro. That's got to feel weird. Are there no Jews there? I don't understand. Isn't that weird?
Let's Google it. I'm curious now. I love being behind the computer. And I could just Google stuff on a whim. Jew population in Belgium.
Weird Google search. They were there until these parades started. How many?
I can't find. Oh,
by the way, you should have typed in Jewish.
40,000. Yeah, I Google autocorrected me. 40,000, about 40,000 between Brussels and Antwerp.
Fuck! Imagine 40,000 people once a year. Oh my god, that's fucking weird.
Belgian population.
That's fucking weird.
11.5 million.
Oh, he is Jewish, bro. Gary's Jewish.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. So he had to see that shit every year.
Oh, my God.
No. Stop. That's fucking weird. Holy shit. Gary, how did you feel? Like, so do you feel Belgium? Do you feel like a Belgian after you see people celebrating,
but this is
telling you to go fuck yourself?
This is in one town, though.
That's what I'm saying. That one town, let's say you're in that town, you live there.
But I doubt there's any Jews in that town after that.
God damn, that's fucked up. So he says he's Jewish, and there's a sizable Jewish community in Antwerp where he was born. Fuck, that's got to be weird. Like, think about here, if every year you would have the Fuck the Greeks parade. And be like, fuck these people. And it just it gets weird. You're like, but I live here.
I don't think I'd be like, okay, fuck you too, and then move on with my life.
It depends. Again, if it was Greeks, I admit I would laugh.
No. Well, it depends what.
I'd be like, look at these fucking dummies. And whatever.
Like if they had like floating shit and they recounted what the Turks did to us.
But that's not what they're saying. That's not. Again, you're jumping like you. That's like me saying I'm not scared to go out at night alone, and then you go, yeah, but if alone 6 guys come and they rape me, we're not talking about rape. I'm saying I'm not. You're putting too much into it.
Yeah.
So you're putting too much sauce. No, I'm saying I wouldn't, but I don't.
Sauce balls.
I don't suggest they would do it. I don't suggest anyone should do that. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't care as much. For me. No. But for him, I could see how that would be. But I do admit, that's just me personally. I admit most people would fuck with them. Like kids would be like, am I not welcome here? No. Like in this country, like you grow up and the country, once a year, they have a parade about how much you suck.
No.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it puts you down.
But hilarious.
Yeah.
But hilarious.
Yes, of course.
This feels like it's fake. It feels like it's in a movie. It doesn't feel like real life.
Yeah.
They have giant floats with Jewish caricatures. We got to see the humor in this. It's fucking hilarious. It's Borat's running of the Jews.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, imagine we saw a floaty thing go down the street and it's...
Oh, you know what he says? Sadly enough, he says you kind of get used to it and you try to avoid it. And you avoid weird people. Like, then again, it's getting worse these days. And that was my cue to leave. My whole family left. Oh, fuck. So it must have been getting a little tense.
So Belgium, very anti-Semitic. Interesting.
Well, everyone's anti-something. Like around the world, like there's... I
would have never expected it. I've met Belgians a lot.
What do you mean you would have never expected it?
I didn't really expect that from them. I don't know why.
But how would you expect it? Like, that's not a...
I don't know.
That's not something someone's going to tell you.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's like you saying right now, I didn't expect that. I've met Germans. They've been cool.
No, because I've met Belgians and they're just very chill French people.
They're not French people and they're not chill Belgians. You haven't met Belgians then. You don't know what you're talking about. They don't even like... The French hate them. The French make fun of them.
Yeah, the French hate them.
Yeah.
But they're just... the ones I've met that I've served...
They're goofy.
They are a bit goofy, yes.
Yeah.
They are a bit goofy.
Yeah.
But they're not...
You've met like 2 people, bro. The way you're making it seem like you're a cultured international traveler that's met a lot. Like the way
I've met them for 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah, like it's fucking crazy.
No, but
bro.
I'm just saying those little from my perspective. I'm just saying my perspective.
But your perspective is stupid. If I meet one, I don't know, guy from Georgia, I cannot then claim Georgians are X thing.
No, I've met way more than one. But it's
you
just,
have not met enough to pass judgment.
No, I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying what it seems to.
You are passing judgment.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you judge what you think they are.
No, I'm just saying what it seems to.
Exactly. I think language is your problem more than anything.
You think so?
Yeah. He also says the Dutch make fun of them too, so they get it from all sides.
Oh God.
Yeah. That's funny.
Smokey's laughing at, but your perspective is stupid.
Yeah, your perspective is completely dumb. I have built this IKEA table myself, therefore I am a carpenter. I don't think so. I don't think so.
10% of the clients in the summer were Belgian at my job, and then like half of them were fucking French. French are assholes.
Stop talking, bro. Nobody gives a shit about how many fucking French people you had at your job. I'm gonna flip this fucking table.
Bro, calm down now, bro.
I'm not gonna calm down.
I'm making conversation.
No, you're not making conversation. You're just here to spew racism and ignorance. And we don't fucking appreciate it. All right?
How am I
Your Jewish
racism?
propaganda will not stand.
Oh God.
Fuck, I can't believe there's a parade like that. That's fucking
nuts,
crazy.
bro.
In Belgium, I think if that was happening in like the third world, I'd be like, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, you'd kind of expect it, but Belgium, that's a plot.
I'm surprised the Swiss don't do that.
Anti-Jewish parade.
Yeah, but then no, that's too much. It's really on the nose with them. What are they gonna be like? Ha ha! We stole your money.
I was waiting.
Fucking Switzerland. We're neutral. We're neutrally robbing you. It's neutral. Never forget the Swiss robbed everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, and they claimed it was neutrality.
No.
because they didn't have boots on the ground. But they were cool with Nazi gold. They were cool. All the stolen shit. They were cool. They're like, it's ours now.
And they kept the gold because what Nazi is going to
but that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like all the stolen shit. They're like, no, that's cool. It's ours. Finders keepers laws, yeah. Come.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, they use the old finders keepers rules. Yeah. So poutine is a tiny bit from Belgium. That's bullshit. Let's not spew that kind of propaganda here, Christine. All right? Poutine is product of Quebec. I don't like people trying to steal our stuff. They're trying to steal our thunder.
How can you? Oh, fuck. I forgot to mute myself.
I figured. I didn't tell you anything. I saw it muted. I was waiting. I even watched you put your headphones on. I was like, this is going to be good.
I got all. Did you see how I sat down? I stretched, bro. I got all comfortable, bro. Put on my headphones. I go to talk. I'm like, motherfucker.
That's what you do. But I was watching because I wanted to see if you're going to use the excuses you always do. You're like, I don't know. I did it, bro. It didn't work. But I watched you not do it. So I was waiting. To catch you in one of your fibs.
No, there was no excuse there. I just forgot to press a button.
Your fiboniches.
Well, they're not called fibs. It's called bending the truth.
It's called blatant lies. You blatantly lie.
I do.
Yeah. So yeah, looking at our statistics. Oh, sad I missed this. God damn, these are some weird comments. I'm British, by the way. Oh, what the fuck? Someone commented here. I was in charge of the palace for a day. Okay. So I had made a joke on a previous podcast about the Brits and the monarchy and how stupid I like the monarchy. And a Brit person commented and said, "You are correct, sir. If I was in charge, fuck these people." Good job.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You know what videos I really enjoy about speaking about the Brits? Just Google most British videos ever. There's something very funny about them. Like my favorite
British people have a look, eh?
They have a look and they have a way, even when they're angry, right? Or
it's funny.
It's very entertaining. I think my favorite British video out there is the one where the dude he's trying to talk or something, he's doing something, and he gets decked in the face by one of his friends. He gets decked, bro. He goes, "Bow!" He goes, "Oh, I can't believe you've done this."
Bro, is it bad that I don't fear British people? I can't take them seriously. Even if they're angry. You fucking wanker. I'm going to shank you. I'd be like, hey, you fucking cartoon.
And have you seen those movies with the four dudes that go on a trip to Greece at some point? I think it's with those, they're playing.
I believe that's the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
No, they're playing with these weird guys. They're like nerds and shit. They haven't really gotten laid. One of them gets caught masturbating to a cam girl. Fuck, I forgot.
American Pie?
No. This is like
it's not Euro Trip.
No. I forgot the name, but it's very funny, and they get into these situations. These guys. At some point,
the British people, though, the way they try to act tough is hilarious. You listening, bruv? You got me, bruv.
Listen here, fam.
Yeah, I'd be like, hello, governor. You fucking cartoons.
They are like cartoons, bro.
Yeah.
They are.
Every time I hear and like, is menacing that? Yeah, you know. And like, so nobody goes to school there. Okay. More hate coming.
You're hilarious, bro.
No, I just can't take it seriously. It makes me laugh.
Yeah, no, I get you.
They probably feel the same way about like North Americans, like people who speak actual English. Yeah. They probably view it as, and yes, we do speak actual English, and you don't. That's why you sing like us.
Because you know what happened historically wise. What happened was after the 13 colonies kind of like wanted to separate, they were revolting and shit. They kind of developed that accent to show that they were more elite and shit, more snobby. So the original accent is the English from here.
We're here for a meeting. Hello, governor.
Hello.
Look how proper I is.
Hello, bruv. So I was going to the loo yesterday.
Yeah. Are you sure that makes you sound more professional? Of course it does. Of course it does, love.
You know which You know what I can't take seriously? In the James Bond movies, the MI6, the lady there, every time she comes in angry and shit with her eyebrows and shit.
I haven't watched the new James Bond. I don't know anything about a lady.
She gets angry, bro, and I'm like, and then James Bond never listens to her. I'm like, of course you can't listen to this bitch, bro. Look how she talks.
Oh, does she talk like that?
A bit, yeah. She has kind of that high pitch. You know.
Oi, Mr. Bond.
Not that intense, but she does. It's very proper still, but still very like very, come on, you know.
I'm nothing to mess with, fam. Oh, okay, sure, buddy.
God damn. The Brits.
We're gonna do the deal.
I like the Brits though.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I'm just saying,
as a people,
I find it hilarious.
It's hilarious.
The accent makes me laugh, but they might feel the same way about us. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? They might feel the same. They might listen to it and be like, "Ha ha ha! Look at that."
No.
But for me, I don't know. It doesn't. I know it's supposed to be menacing. Like I see them get aggressive, and I just fucking start dying. It's like watching a cartoon come to life.
What do you do, bro? Someone's like, you're trying to murder somebody, bro, and then he just starts laughing at you. Like, I would just pack my things.
I would die of laughter. Go and cut you ear to ear, whatever the fuck they're gonna say. Hello, governor. I would die.
I'll slice your throat open, mate.
Mate.
Nah,
you don't do it good.
Australian.
Yeah, you're doing it like half an Australian one.
Mate. Hey, mate.
No, you're very. Don't do it. You. Ugh.
Hello, mate.
No, you're very bad with accents. Worse than me. Very bad. You're just literally doing you're just mispronouncing words. Mate. It's like a deaf person trying to speak.
Mate.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
I don't say it like that.
Yeah. You do though.
Oh god. What else? What else is happening in the news?
Well, this didn't happen in the news. It's just me making fun of British people.
Of course.
It's just us making enemies.
Speaking of the French, I found something out. Did you know there was a French author from France?
Not true. Lies.
Excuse me. How's this lies?
There are no French authors anymore.
What?
Carry on with your lies.
There was a French author that was basically a public pedophile.
A public pedophile.
Yes, and France accepted it for the longest time.
At least he's kind enough to let us know.
They never said.
He gives us his itinerary.
They never said anything in the 90s. He would write his stories in the books of how he would seduce 14 and 15-year-old girls, sometimes 13-year-old girls and shit. And France never, they were like, this is fine. For the longest fucking
15,
time.
16-year-old girls, I don't think that's a pedophile. He's just some guy who fucks.
This is a 50-year-old man that will do this.
I understand what you're saying, but a pedophile is the prepubescent. There's he's something else. This guy.
So
he just fucks young girls. It's definitely sexual deviance, sir.
So, but it's still illegal though.
Yeah, so I don't fucking know what the age of consent is over there. I'm just saying it's not right. But when you said that, I thought it was like the guy here that was banging 12-year-olds and like all that. He wasn't you don't seduce you don't seduce a kid. A kid it's not sexual. You're forcing your way on them. You're fucking with them. No. You get it? If he seduced you, 16-year-old, 17-year-olds, it's fucking stupid and weird.
Like 13, 14.
How do you seduce how do you seduce something that's not sexual? I'm using your words.
No, he would say this.
Yeah, that's okay.
So he would say that I get into romantic relationships with them, sometimes sexual. Yeah, and France just accepted this for the longest fucking time. I forgot his fucking name, bro. This bastard.
What do you mean they accepted it? Like
they never said anything about it. They were like, this is fine.
Did people come forward, parents or kids, be like, yo, this guy raped me?
Yeah, I think later on, I didn't read fully into it. It kind of like came across me. I was like, I should look more into this. This is interesting to talk about.
Yeah, Mademoiselle's pulled another one of let me not listen, let me take keywords and get my mind blown. She's like, 15 and 16 is still wrong. Which one of us said it's not wrong?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
What we're saying is the word pedophile. That's all we're saying.
Yeah. Well, to me, look.
Because they were saying the same. Chris D'Elia with the 19-year-old, they called him a pedophile.
That's not a pedophile.
But that's what I'm saying is, so where's the line? I thought pedophile is when they're not sexual. That's what you label it as. I'm not saying it's right a year later. What I'm saying is words matter, right? We're going to use the proper words. That's all I'm saying. So when you say pedophile, I assume little kids.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, so if you tell me age of consent there is 21 and she was 20 and they call him a pedophile, I'm going to be like, well, I don't understand. Is the age of consent, is that where we're drawing the line?
No.
Like, what's...
Because 20 years old, that's a full-grown woman.
Yeah, no, but I'm not saying that they shouldn't date. That's not. I'm just saying where is the line? Like I remember with Dalia, they kept calling him a pedophile. So that's what I'm saying is which one is pedophile? I thought means kids. That's what I thought it meant.
I thought it meant
prepubescent.
I thought it meant for women, anything under 16.
For what do you mean for women?
For girls, anything under, because women fully develop at 16, 17.
So for boys, it's anything under 25.
Yeah, you make a good point.
I'm not making a point. I'm just saying I thought that's what the word. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe pedophile could be 30. I don't fucking know.
But that's what it meant.
To me, I thought pedophile means kids. If you take it from the Greek word pedi, I thought it meant children.
Yeah.
I didn't know that if there's a guy's 50 and the girl's 30, that you'd call him a pedophile. That's a new thing that started 2 years ago.
No.
You get it?
Yeah.
We used to call them like dirty old men and shit like that.
Yeah.
But pedophile, we kept it reserved for people that, like the guy in Brazil, the guy that Mike talked about, the guy who ran away here, who banged kids and faked his own death.
Jesus.
Yeah, that guy. So that's what, or the guy that did the Tout le monde en parle, the director there that was banging the 12-year-old making videos. That is a pedophile to me.
No.
Anyways, I could be wrong. But that's what I thought it was.
So the guy, what was he saying? He was saying, bro, because he goes, they're more softer. They haven't fully developed into women. And
yeah, that's a pedophile.
Yeah, and real women are more harsh.
They've been
harshened.
But you already, that's what I said.
Exactly.
These are young girls. You already said it. They're not even, because you talk about developed, they're not developed.
No.
That's a pedophile. They're children. They're not sexual.
He was talking mentally.
They're not developed mentally yet. Is that what?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not. Because he goes, women that are fully developed mentally and psychologically, they've gone through the experiences of life. They're more harsher. They're more, But the young girls like that, he goes, they're super sweet to me and shit. I was watching this video, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
It sounds like he's saying the mental thing to cover up what he really means.
Yeah. Yeah. To me, it just sounds like he has a very small penis and he can only,
It might be that. I don't think it's that. I heard that pedophiles, it's psychological. It's like a power thing. It's like a disease.
Power
it's like
thing?
a fucked up thing.
But apparently I've also learned that a lot of them, it's they feel intimidated by women.
Yeah, but I don't think it's because of penis size. I think it's here.
Yeah.
I think it's a psychological defect. Here's to have sex, the word sex is in there. It should be sexual, right? So you would assume it's between two sexual beings, right? Adults that are full developed that are sexual. If you're an adult and you get turned on by something that's not it's a child, that's you're broken.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a fucking problem there. There's a screw loose. It doesn't work. So there's no, in my head, there's no, like Vice was trying to say, normalize pedophilia, that shit.
Yeah, with a claw guy.
I don't give a shit if you tell me they're born that way, this and that. You can't justify that because for what you want to do, the only way you could do it is by ruining an entire life.
Yeah. 100%.
You can't justify that. So what if I was born with the urge to kill people? You would allow me to kill people because that's my lifestyle.
Yeah, imagine people would come out, Vice would come out and say it's just an alternative lifestyle.
No, you can't. You have to. I understand. Look, I understand the need for sympathy, but you can't group everything together.
Nah.
You can't call it a lifestyle. You can't. Pedophilia, dude. You ruin a life. Like it shouldn't be. Anyways,
I'm with the George Carlin's theory.
Many girls in the 90s that were 14 had boyfriends that were adults between 18 and 25, and it wasn't seen as pedophilia unless if their parents were good with their relationship. Yeah, I've seen weird. I remember shit like that too when I was young. I remember like high school girls that were dating older guys. But again, at the time, everyone seemed normal to me. No. So I don't know if the girls were underdeveloped or overdeveloped. But again, that's how I remember. I remember growing up, what we refer to as pedophiles were people that were with people that were not developed. Even women, if it was an older woman and it was like a 14, 13-year-old boy who was like a kid and she would do stuff with him, you would still call her a pedophile.
Yeah.
But I remember I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of girls that liked older guys and they were dating guys like in college, but they were in high school. I remember that when I was in high school.
Well, women naturally tend to be more attracted to older men.
But yeah, I understand.
Not older men in the sense like a
60s.
Huge,
that's what I'm saying. So
I mean, like
not 60s,
where you're older, where the man is older than them by a few years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not in their 60s.
But that's because we mature slower than women.
Yeah, a lot slower. But
so that's what I mean by older. Not fucking 30 fucking years.
I know we said that. You said it 5 times. Yeah. No, I get that. But I'm just saying that that's what I'm trying to draw the line. Because if we group everything as pedophile, when you know what I'm saying, then it gets tricky because that's when people go, "What do you mean? You think it's not a lifestyle? You think it's weird that a 17-year-old and a 25-year-old are dating or whatever?" It's like, no, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna draw the line there. My line is pedophile. My line is taking advantage of kids.
No.
For fucking kids in CJEP, or girls in CJEP, the guys in fucking university, they want to date. Who the fuck am I to tell them to stop? I don't give a shit.
No, that's true.
My thing is kids. Don't go after kids.
No.
That's why I'm saying don't blur the line.
No.
Because then it gets too easy. You get it? You keep moving the goalpost.
No.
You know, don't blur the line. It's very bad. Anyways, because you fuck up lives. But what are they saying in the chat? Just say in the 90s, we saw that. 14 to... Pendel's 100% right, Smokey says. Yeah, these pederasts, but it's not a lifestyle. That wasn't fair for us teenagers. What do you mean? We're beast. What's not fair? 14 to 17. I don't know what we're beast is meaning. It turns back on us. We get to 35, 45, and the dudes our age want 20-year kids. Not everybody. I'll tell you, for example, first of all, 20 for me, 20-year-olds annoy me. So it depends. I don't think it's everyone. It's people always are attracted to something that's nice, right? So women are gonna be attracted to hot guys, right? And men are gonna be attracted to hot women. But theoretically, you'd hope that it's always women and men that you're attracted to.
But I think
not boys and girls.
Yeah, 100%. But
There's a big fucking difference. You could tell.
I think no matter the age of a man, I think a man is always going to be attracted to that age group of women, that early 20s, mid 20s, in her prime.
Yeah, someone in their prime.
But that's 100% normal.
Yeah.
Because that's when she's in her prime, sexually and reproductive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, late 20s.
Late 20s, mid 20s, even early 20s, I would say.
Mid 20s probably. It depends on the person, I guess. Guys, it's what, in the 30s?
30s, we start to skyrocket where women just fucking, they go, apparently they're very attracted for 30, mid 30 to 40.
Who, women?
Yeah.
They're attracted to who?
30 to 40 age group.
Oh, they like 30 to 40-year-old guys when
so
they're in
I've
their
heard.
20s?
Yeah.
And they're in their prime and guys are in their prime. So technically, nature's telling us that, oh, fuck, that's funny. Nature accounts for the fact that we're slower than women. Yeah. Mature. Okay, so then when you're in your 30s, the girl should be in her mid, let's say your 30s should be 25, shit like that?
No.
Okay, but that's fine. That's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal relationships.
But just
I've seen people 30, 20 and it's still fine.
Like my mother was, my father was in his 40s. My mother was in her mid 20s, I think.
Yeah, no. But even that doesn't bother me. That's not... Adults don't bother me. Adults with adults, I don't give a shit. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, my line is kids. That's my thing. It's that there's no excuse. They try to make excuses nowadays. They try to find everyone's equal and all that shit. Like, accept this. I never can and I never will.
No.
To me, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a pedophile, I see you the same as a rapist. Yeah. 100% the same. Yeah. The same zero tolerance and disgust I have for one, I have for the other. There's no debating, and I like kids. We get along. We like Mickey Mouse, whatever the fuck. None of it. There's no, you can't argue. You're never going to change my mind.
No.
I have you on the same level as rapists, and for the record, they're also the only people that I have no problem with death penalties for.
No, I agree with you.
And I'm not saying, and I hate the death penalty. I hate the death penalty because I don't like us making that decision. I hate the fact that we have the power to control. But if you rape someone, or if you molest a kid, which is the same thing, you ended a life. Yeah. Because that person's life is fucked.
I see it this way. The moment you deem it in your power to ruin a life or to take a life,
it's the same for me.
You lose your privilege.
You can't change my mind on this, no matter how hard you argue, how hard. And I'm a guy I don't like the death penalty. I'm telling you, I don't like the death penalty. I don't like that we make a decision. But these are the two cases. These are the two cases where you can't debate with me. Like, I won't fold. They're unacceptable to me, especially as society. If you want to move along, these people you can't have because you can't reform that. You can't have these type of fucking people around, you know? So no, those, I don't give a shit what Vice says, what garbage they pull out. That kind of shit, you can change my mind on a lot of stuff, politics, but this, you'll never change my fucking mind.
Oh, I agree with you.
Fuck that shit, bro. No. Zero tolerance. I'm getting angry.
All right, I'm going to go cue the music. Sorry, I didn't mean to anger you. It just...
Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see here. Girl with an adult boy. I don't know what the fuck you guys are still talking about. Sexual peak 35-40. Yeah. Do it, ladies. Okay, so guys, if you like this, I'm sorry it ended with me yelling about killing pedophiles. It's one of those. There's no like that's I don't know. It's just unacceptable. It's the same like murdering kids. Like just there's certain stuff that I can't find redeemable.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
No redemption, my friends. No fucking redemption. No. So if you want more of this nonsense, patreon.com/Pantelis. Support the nation. We're gonna build an army and go around beating the shit out of pedophiles. Yeah, I can't even say that. That'll get me banned too. You can't build an army and beat the shit out of people.
No, obviously not.
If you like parades, patreon.com/Pantelis, especially the Belgian style. Belgian parades is going to be a code word for racist parades. Patreon.com/Pantelis. New episode of the bonus episodes dropped yesterday. It's actually a lot of fun. The bonus cast yesterday, you and Guido, it turned out very well.
It was an excellent episode.
I like putting music on, and you can only do that on Patreon so we don't get taken down. New episode 2 Drink Minimum drop. We're recording a new French cast today. That'll be out for the patrons first, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Everybody else will get it later. The Poseidon69, Twitter and Instagram for him. Twitch.tv/theposeidon69. And for George and Phil, who wasn't here today because his kid's sick, links are in the description. Check them out. Follow them. They have podcasts. They have businesses. And since we're talking about businesses, as much as you can, wherever you are, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Canada, the US, support fucking your local businesses. They've been through a fucking terrible year. So the local pub down the street, whether it is in the UK, they like to drink, whether it's here, the poutine shop, support where the fuck's around you. Help them out because it's been a tough year for everyone. So let's slowly do things because the government's fucking us anyway. They're not going to help properly. So build everyone up slowly. Thank you guys for checking this out. Enjoy your fucking weekend and go fuck yourselves.
Peace.
Boom.